So you leave tonight at 8 p.m.
That's right. That's right. Now,
And you're
going to Europe.
You're gone for 2 weeks.
I'm gone for 2 weeks. Now, going to Europe nowadays with COVID is a situation.
They're still pretty locked, especially England. Still pretty tough.
Everything is locked down. You got to have, so when you before you go, you have to have a negative COVID test. Then you have to schedule a COVID test for 2 days after that. Then you have to schedule another COVID test for 8 days after that. Okay? And it doesn't matter if you're going to go to England.
This is before you get on the plane.
Yeah, now if you that doesn't matter if you're going. You say to England, wait, guys, I'm going to France though. After that, they go, oh, we don't care. You got to sign up and pay this fee. It's a racket.
Yeah.
And then you have, when you go to France, a different rule. Now you got to have a vaccine card. You understand? So you got to show that.
In order to get to France, you have to have a vaccine card?
Or you don't. Who knows? It's random.
Is it worth it, B? Do you need to go this bad?
Listen, none of it's worth it. But you know what I'm saying?
You could just wait a year.
I get to see my boy. You know,
to this completely. Your boy's not going anywhere?
He's not going anywhere.
How old is he?
He's my age.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You could have waited a year.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of things you could wait for.
Yeah, you could have waited.
You know, I'm not good with vacation.
No.
Because everything stops. And, you know, when you love what you do, it is what it is. I'm doing, you know, I'm in Philly in front of a packed crowd. There's nothing better than that. That's fun. There's nothing better than that.
No.
You know,
you're only there for 3 days and you have to go through all the hoops and stuff.
Right. The only work that is involved is that plane and God forbid a shuttle. Fucking God forbid a shuttle.
I'd rather slip my fucking throat.
I'll pay so much money to not get on that shuttle. Nothing makes me feel more like a loser than when I get on a shuttle. You got Hertz? What do you get?
Oh my God.
What gate?
Your luggage?
I'll help you with that. Okay.
But at least, you know what's going to be, hey, I'm going to, how long is the flight?
It's 11 hours.
So you're going to wear a mask for 11 hours, sir.
Now, that's an issue, too. Now, what I'll try to do is hold a bottle open the whole time.
Oh, they get privy to it. They know what's up.
Privy, right?
Eventually, sir, you need to put your mask on.
Yeah.
Because they know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's my MO. I usually hold a giant venti cup of coffee and sit, I'll hold it here.
Yeah.
Now, about an hour, 2 hours, like, sir, you need to put your mask on.
Some people have no problem wearing the mask. Some people prefer it. I feel claustrophobic.
I can't breathe.
I can't either.
It's so hot.
I see people working out with a mask.
Isn't that nuts?
Like, that's amazing. And they're happy to have
My
it.
girl signed up this new gym, and it's Orange Theory, and they have classes for people with masks and people without masks. So if you come at noon, it's all masks.
Yeah.
Come at 1, there's no mask.
Yeah.
How insane is that?
Yeah, well, then nothing made me more uncomfortable when I have a waiter who would have 2 masks on and the visor was foggy because it was hot.
Oh, dude.
I'd be like, Jesus Christ, I'm going to tip the shit out of you.
Why, Chin, why is there a skateboard in here?
Oh, that's my... Remember Chappelle Lacey, that music video?
Yeah.
I just used it one time, so I'm just going to give it away to somebody.
That's cool.
So I'm going to make a video.
Oh, you're going to give the skateboard away? Mm-hmm. Huh. I can shave, so I won't use it. But, and there's nothing like, and I do judge anyone in their 30s, 40s with a skateboard. I just do.
That's why I'm giving it away.
But also, I remember when skateboards had the big wheels, the big polyurethane wheels. Yeah. Now they're all thin wheels.
Slime balls.
Yeah. And I don't feel like skateboard technology has changed an iota.
Or should it?
Since the 70s.
Should it? I mean, there's those electric ones. Have you seen those?
Cool.
The one big wheel?
Well, I've seen the hoverboards that actually
I've never seen one in person.
Hover. I've never seen one in person.
I saw some girl eat shit yesterday on a bird.
Oh boy, yeah.
Eat shit, and I saw her dad yelling at her. Because dad was on the bike, she was on the bird.
Yeah.
She ate shit so bad, her shoes came off. And I pulled over to see what was going on.
Oh boy.
I was that guy.
Yeah.
So they need a ride or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
she ate shit.
Man.
More people get fucked up on birds than
Is that the one?
God, yeah. Wait, what? Look at these things.
That's a real hovercraft?
This one's a real one, yeah. This was in New York.
Okay.
I saw a video. Oh, that's Green Goblin.
Basically.
The Spider-Man villain, Green Goblin.
The Spider-Man villain, Green Goblin.
The Spider-Man villain. That's loud.
Oh my God! It sounds like a lawnmower.
God
Camera
damn.
strapped to his helmet.
Because you're basically riding it.
Casually flies.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's not like a hoverboard. It's like a giant helicopter that you're riding.
This is what UPS is gonna fucking.
Goblin from.
But yeah, that's a real
I thought
one.
there was that hoverboard like Back to the Future, and they actually had those.
That was a fake one, fake video.
It was
Really?
Yeah.
I saw a video of a guy, a car.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he's driving that transitions into it, gets wings and goes.
And that was a lie too.
No, that was
No,
real.
that's real.
And
That's
it's
over
fucking
in
lit.
Europe somewhere. I
What?
think it's Slovenia.
I told you me and Klopp had a buddy who,
Get the fuck
a
out of
guy,
here.
I won't say his
Slovakia.
name, who invested his entire signing bonus. He played in the NFL. His entire signing bonus into flying cars.
No, he didn't.
This was 10 years ago, so it didn't go over well. He lost.
Somebody's
all his
got to
money.
talk to him about that.
We thought it was smart.
Well, it's the future, dude.
Well, you
It's
would
like-
think it is, but then you get into the like real like fly zones. Like you can't fly over the city. Like it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare.
Also,
Yeah.
with these particular cars, you're gonna need a landing strip. It's not something where you can just hover your way
You're
down
not
or
flying
up.
into your
Yeah.
fucking garage like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, you would need to be able to land on a strip.
A buddy of mine came
God,
to
it'd be
me.
fucking fun though.
Yeah.
Would you want one?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Fly?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. The freedom. Dude, if I had like real money, I would helicopter everywhere.
I would too.
You know how Bill Burr like flies that helicopter
Yeah.
like just to fuck around? I'm
too
using
scary,
it for
man.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Helicopters are just too scary.
No, but I put in like the 10,000 hours to learn how to do it, and then I would just bank on myself. Then if you die, it's on you.
So
But
I
I
mean,
don't want to die
mechanical.
because of somebody else.
Mechanical failures, though, it happens.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. But you know what? People live in helicopters and don't die. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like pilots, and it's actually just as rare as anything else. You just gotta. Sometimes it's gonna happen. And you know, Kobe Bryant didn't have. You know, apparently the pilot, they were like, "This is a bad day to fly," and it's Kobe
But
Bryant.
the
and-
problem is the pilot worked for Kobe,
Yes.
and Kobe's like, I don't give a fuck. We're flying. He's
There you
like,
go.
you're Kobe Bryant. We're flying.
That's what happens.
And he's like, well, it's very foggy, and I can't see the mountains. He went, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And then
And you won't.
they didn't figure it out.
and you won't figure it out.
And I drive by that mountain all the time.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, it's
You do?
It's Calabasas.
Tragic.
Yeah, it's such a shame.
C'est un désastre. Sorry, that's
Disastrous.
French. That's French.
Such a disaster.
I was going to ask you a question about something, and I can't remember. Somebody sent me a video of Buster Keaton, the Charlie Chaplin's, the stunts that
Stunt
motherfucker
guy,
was doing.
He's a real badass.
It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my fucking
Did you hear
life.
Quentin Tarantino talk about? Have you listened to it yet?
No.
God, it's good.
I
You're
will.
missing out. I got the book.
I'm
Finally
gonna
got the
listen
book.
to it, yeah.
But he was talking about how the stunt guys hated Bruce Lee. He was known as a dick.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like, no stunt guy liked Bruce Lee.
Really?
Like, he was an asshole.
Huh.
Because he would like throw real kicks and real, I guess he calls it tapping.
Yeah.
That means when
Tagging.
Tagging, when you're really hitting people. And Bruce Lee would do it all the time. So the stunt guys were like, I don't want to fucking work with him. So nobody wanted to work with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, Steven Seagal does that apparently. He'll really hit guys.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about Bruce because he knows his shit.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you wouldn't be
Steven Seagal?
afraid
I'd
of
like-
Steven Seagal if he opened up on you?
No.
Dude.
Have you seen him lately? Hey, hold up. Have you ever seen Tom Segura's bit on Steven Seagal?
I've not.
Bro. I
Really?
think it's from one of his Netflix specials. If you just type in Tom Segura, Steven Seagal, dude, it is fucking hilarious. It's so fucking good.
You can learn a lot from television. For instance, without television,
He looks
I would
so
have
different.
I know,
no
so
idea
different.
that Steven Seagal is out of his fucking mind. Or alive. Sorry, I've been doing martial arts for like 85 years.
Just no effort. Just that good.
He's such a beast.
God damn. That's a real comment, ladies and gentlemen.
Tom?
Just can
Tommy.
when I first met him, we were on the road with Rogan. And I would just watch him barely move and crush rooms.
Crush.
Like there's no pulling rabbits out of hats. Just kind of almost like I just woke up from a nap and now watch me destroy.
He's a beast, and he does it all. He builds his hour on the road. He's not like a guy that goes to the store, hangs
No.
out the store. He does it all on the road.
Yep.
But he was talking about when I did 2 Bears, 1 Cave. I think it comes out next week or 2 weeks. And he's talking about how he got his first start. He won a contest in Irvine, a comedy contest to do 2 minutes with Rogan and Charlie Murphy.
Really?
So he hosted that, and he's like, dude, they gave me 2. What are you going to do in fucking 2 minutes?
Yeah.
So he said he goes up there, does 2 minutes, and crushed for his 2 minutes. And then they brought him on again. And then in another city, and then afterwards, Rogan was like, dude, you're really funny. I'm going to hit you up and use you. And he's like, I've heard that all the time. So he's like, okay, Rogan. And then Charlie Murphy was like, I'm also going to use you. And then you have to watch the episode because he talks about how the Charlie Murphy manager hated him, so it never happened. But then Rogan started using him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's undeniable.
Monster.
That's what I always say is if you want to get ahead, just become undeniable. Just be really fucking good.
Well, Tom's the guy. I told Tom, it made him uncomfortable. I told him he's my North Star, right? Like he started his own network. He's, he got big off his comedy specials. Like he's one of the few comics who got big
just
off
pure
comedy specials.
It's like Sebastian, like
Monster.
just funny as fuck. Like
Difference between him and Sebastian. I mean, obviously Sebastian's a fucking monster,
Yeah.
but Tom I don't think people realize how big Tom's podcasts are.
huge, huh?
Huge.
Well, that's the thing.
Your
about
Mom's House, 2 Bears, 1 Cave. He does the Tom Talks. I mean, just between your mom's. I mean, besides Rogan, out of our group, he's the biggest
Wow.
by far.
Wow.
I don't think people realize by far, not even close.
Amazing.
Tommy's the biggest
Yeah.
monster.
Well, he's just undeniable. Some people are that funny, and he's
so funny.
multi-talented. He can just just
He's a
talk.
businessman too,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he knows his fucking cars.
He does.
Oh man, he knows his cars. He drives a GT4. I think it's a RS.
Is that your car?
No, how dare you? No, he.
Oh, sorry.
No, I actually one up him to it. He's like, you, and I was like, oh, I have a GT2. No, he has the GT4, which is like the smaller version.
Right.
They're monsters. They're cool. They're just
Yeah.
too small for me.
They're too small.
Too small.
You can't fit in them.
I could. It's
Now
just,
you'll
the
drive that
chassis
car.
is similar, but
you don't.
it's just
Where do you go from that car? Where do you go?
my car.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like race cars, there's nothing you can do.
That's
I'm gonna
your
change
car.
the color on it. That's about all I can
I
do.
drove a Porsche. It was a Porsche Turbo.
When?
It was a long time ago. My friend had
okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's Porsche
Okay.
that he had traded in. So he goes, I got a surprise for you. Come and thought I'd be like, wow. Well, driving that
car
thing
guy.
in first and second degree gear in Los Angeles was it was like it was
405 6-speed be a
Tough one.
nightmare. But
Tough
the
one.
new turbos,
Yeah.
Daddy, they're so fucking fast.
really
They're insane.
they can pop.
Yeah, but it's all Triptonic now. There's no like you can get a GT3 touring in 6-speed, and what's crazy is California was the only state that made it illegal to have a 6-speed GT3
Why?
touring because it's
'cause the-
Newsom because he's a fucking moron.
And also because the gas.
Because he's
by the way,
you
how
know.
many are there? 6 of them. So now you're like protecting the environment. Like, what are we doing here?
But also like me and my brother talking about this. We both want the new GT3 touring. You could just buy it in fucking Vegas, register it as an automatic here. If the cop pulls you over, it would have to be a cop who's really in tune with cars. Like, is that a 6-speed touring, man? You're like, fuck, it is.
And by the
dude.
way, and he'd probably be like,
Even
this.
then, he'd be like,
He'd
all right,
this
go.
is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not gonna fuck with you.
But how
wait,
ridiculous is that they wanted to fucking ban the 6-speed touring?
But what if they come up with an electric car that is? Have they come up with an electric car that blows that away?
Speed wise, for sure, all those electric.
I'm talking
cars.
about
But
on the track.
I don't acknowledge them.
But what about on the track, man?
I mean, those plaid Teslas are a fucking monster, and there's other electric
So you,
cars.
but that still doesn't matter to you. You like an engine.
It doesn't count. They don't
doesn't.
count. They don't count.
Really?
No, it's like those YouTube fights. They don't count. Yeah, they're fighting. They don't count.
No,
No, the real car, the mechanics.
because you want to be, you got to be like shifting gears and all that. It's part of the
How long we been
sport.
doing it with gas, man? You know?
Yeah.
I just don't. They don't count.
Yeah, and do you like a stick?
Love it.
Because that way you can do the.
Feel everything. I feel like you're actually.
You're
doing
physically
something.
driving, huh?
Well, you know what I find weird though? Jay goes to those car like shows.
Yeah.
And there's one of the biggest ones is in Malibu every Sunday. The big Jay Leno's there, Seinfeld, the biggest one. What I don't get is when these older rich gentlemen pull up, and including the ones Jay goes to in California or Colorado. He goes every week.
Yeah.
When they pull up and they have this weird arrogance, like they built the car.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had nothing to do
Right.
with the quality
And the standing
and
outside of it.
performance of that
Yeah.
car, but you're posted up like you hand built that thing.
Well, I see those guys. They got a little bit of a gut. They're wearing the jacket that matches the car.
No, those are. So this is what's funny. So there's groups, right?
Yeah.
It's like LARPing. There's groups.
Yeah.
So
I'm already embarrassed, by the way, when I see that. There's a group.
I appreciate it, but there's a group. So if it's, and Jay will tell you this, and
Yeah.
I'm not speaking out of turn. So there's different genres of groups in these car groups. So if you go by the Porsche group, they're all friendly, pretty hardworking. There's no like billionaires in the group. Like Porsche's a real man's car.
Yeah, and I have a theory
it's an
about
inline
that.
six. Like it's
More about substance, right? Not as much about
it's performance, and we
Yeah.
know our car's reliable.
Yes.
Like we're not assholes.
German engineering.
Hey,
It's impossible to deny.
it's the best of the best.
Yeah,
We
and
know-
it's not,
we know-
it's
we
not
know our
that
cars are
flashy.
better than
It's also
yours.
not that flashy.
No,
You gotta
they're
know
not.
cars to know that's a monster.
Which is why I have the GT2. It looks, crazy, but if you don't know cars, people
Yeah, it's
barely. I get more like thumbs up from my Defender than I do the GT2
That's right.
because
There
people
you
don't
go.
know cars.
Yeah.
So the Porsche group, they're all together. They're talking about, oh, I did this, or I'm doing this to the car, and I did this, got this, and then there's like the McLaren, similar but real ballers. So the McLaren group,
Why? We're very expensive, even more expensive.
yeah,
Okay.
more expensive. They're all together, but they're nice
McLaren,
guys.
yes,
But
yeah.
everyone sticks together and they cross pollinate McLaren and Porsche. Then there's the Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. I can
The
already
Lamborghini, older,
guess.
fourth divorce,
Gucci slippers.
out of shape, not
Yep.
keto. If you go, hey, what's under the hood? They have no clue.
There it is.
They have no clue, and their
Right.
hair's all slicked back like mine.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. I've
And they're
seen
using
that
like a
too.
Gucci vest, probably a Rolex that they probably don't even know the model
Just the
of.
name Lamborghini takes a long time to say. It's already pretentious.
I love some Lamborghinis, but it's especially like in the car world, it's kind of a fuck boy's car. Because like if you're a famous YouTuber or TikToker and you're gonna get a car, you're not looking at a GT3 Touring. You're not looking at a GT2 RS. It's too much. You don't know. What
I'll
they're getting.
guarantee.
They're getting a orange Lamborghini.
Yes.
And they're just like, I'll take that one.
And I will guarantee that their style, if you went to their house, if you go to a Porsche guy's house, the furniture is modern. It's not wasted space. The
Yeah.
furniture is comfortable and it's solid. If you went to a Lamborghini owner's house, I promise the chairs would have the swirly wood design. It'd just be a lot.
And they
It'd be
would
a lot.
It's
You'd have
expensive.
columns.
It's expensive, but they don't know why they got
That's
it.
right.
They're wearing Gucci, even though it's not doesn't match or fit their stuff. They're wearing it because
Yes.
it has the Gucci logos on it.
Gaudy gold
Yeah, it's a
jewelry.
weird. It's a
that
weird.
kinda-
It's a weird class of
Yes,
car
yes.
guys. It's,
Now-
it's just different.
now what about-
Ferrari's kind of in the middle?
That's what I was going to ask you.
Ferrari's in the middle.
Yeah, because
Ferrari's
they
in
are
the middle.
beautiful works of art.
Yeah.
mean,
As
you
far as
can't-
Italian goes, they're the best.
Anybody who doesn't love a Ferrari, I'm not even a car guy, and I appreciate a Ferrari.
A 488 or like Pista F12.
Yeah, the
812 super fast.
The station wagon looking one, I don't understand. If you're gonna have a Ferrari,
Delia has that one.
yeah, but if you're gonna
If you
have
have
a
a
Ferrari,
kid though, Dada, you have
Oh.
a kid. The car seat's in the back.
Really?
That's why you got it.
oh, is that right?
Yeah. You want to be a fucking
I just
hot
feel
dad summer? Drive that fucking station wagon.
I feel like that's a terrible.
no, I think you don't think that thing looks sick.
I don't like.
See?
No, I think that the end of that car doesn't belong on a fucking Ferrari. It just looks like somebody was like, "What'd you do? You put them on the wrong conveyor. What the fuck? Now we got the back. You know, it looks like an SUV back with a. It's just bullshit. If you're gonna have a Ferrari, have that back, that beautiful tailpiece. You need a tailpiece on your Ferrari.
I'm not mad at that though.
That's
For a dad mobile.
Maybe, but I mean, it's still.
Now, if
a
you really
Ferrari.
want to get a dad mobile, you get the E63 AMG, the 4-door dad wagon.
What's
Or
that?
the Lambo truck. The Lambo truck's
I'm gonna
nice.
truck a little bit of fuckboy dad car, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a $400,000.
But here's
a condo on
You
wheels.
should get a used one because Lamborghinis don't hold their value unless it's one of the special ones.
What a
but,
surprise.
Here's the thing with kids that you don't think about, Christian. So like my Defender, I can open up and when I get my Bronco, I can open up and hose down, no problem.
Wow.
Dude, I'll give my son ice cream or something in the back. There's gummy bears from 2 years ago back there. There's chocolate ice cream all over the seats.
Yeah.
I don't care. Sunday I'll go spray it down.
Yep.
You have a Lamborghini or you get that fucking
With that leather?
Aston Martin leather, dude. Nightmare.
It's
nightmare.
not for children.
I mean, you know,
It's not for
there's
children.
the kids.
Yeah, and kids, they're walking stains. It's impossible not to fuck up. They'll get in the car without food, and I'll look back and I'm like, what are the
Oh, my kid will
crumbs?
just take his shoes and just kick the back of my chair
course.
with his dirty feet.
Of course.
It's the Defender, so I'm like, whatever, dude. I guess it works. Here.
Yeah, the Defender's a car I've always wanted because I've seen the interior of that new one. You can
mine? Oh,
hose
yeah, I
it
drove.
down.
Yes,
You can hose
great.
it down.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at them too. You can hose it down, and you can have your dog. It's like a real truck.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry.
The
about
Bronco too. The Bronco, I'm gonna get the door. It's not gonna have doors or top. I can fucking spray it down. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
That
Yeah, when you
Defender
don't,
is
when
beautiful.
like you get that Lambo or you get like that fucking Rolls Royce or something, dude. With kids,
Are you kidding?
I mean, it'd
But
be tough. Like
if
he
I
takes
had-
gummy worms and like for whatever reason like hides them, and then obviously forgets, and then where we live it gets 120 degrees, so it like my seats are like fucking super glued from fucking gummy worms, dude.
I had to.
I don't give a fuck. I'll hose it down.
Yeah, but if you have the money, you could always just pay to get it detailed and cleaned and stuff. If I have the money for a Lamborghini truck, I'm taking care of that. Like, I'll get it cleaned all the time.
I had dinner
You
with,
sing a
with
different tune with kiddos, man.
Jon Lovitz shows up. I go to dinner, right?
Jon Lovitz.
Yeah, and we have dinner, and he's in a jacket, and he's got this very
great.
expensive. And he looks at me, and he goes, "I came in a Rolls Royce." And I go, I thought he was joking. I go, "You did?" He goes, "Yes."
He's so funny.
And he looks over there, and I look at this brand new Rolls Royce.
Was it the SUV or the?
It was
like
it was
a
the
Ghost or
car,
something?
and then
Oh,
I
wow.
sat in it after we had dinner.
Right.
He made me laugh the whole dinner. He's fucking
great.
hilarious, just saying things like, you know,
legend.
"Well, I'm very rich." And I
Dude,
go,
you remember when me and him had that weird tiff? You remember
No.
that? You don't remember that?
No.
years ago, and this one I was like, oh fuck, Brian the Kid don't fuck around. The fans don't. Dude, 5-6 years ago, my mom, she's never seen me do stand up. She came to see me do a set at the Laugh Factory, and she saw Jon Lovitz.
Oh,
And
I
obviously
remember
Jon
this.
Lovitz doesn't know, he don't know who my fucking mom is, but my mom, the reason I was so into Saturday Night Live is that was our thing as a kid. We never missed Saturday Night Live for like fucking 10 years.
He's
Every
a legend.
Saturday.
He's a legend.
So she sees him, freaks out, but she's across the street, and she goes, John. And he, he's like, he went like, ugh. Like, like, oh, whatever. My mom was so pissed and embarrassed. So she told me, I'm like, what the fuck? So then I was pissed. I'm like, no way John did that. He's so nice. She said, I'm telling you, that's what he fucking blew me off. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go on the podcast that following Monday, and I'm like, Jon Lovitz did this. Didn't think anything of it. And remember, John reached out to you. He was like, what the fuck? I'm getting blown up. I'm getting all this hate on social media, man, from Brendan's fans. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Remember that?
I knew. And
then we called him. Remember, we called him
because John is the kind of guy he's
like, I don't even
so
know.
funny. He doesn't know. People say hi to him all day.
I was going to a set. And I was like, I get it.
And he's like, hi, how you doing? Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. But a lot of even that he'll be silly about. You know.
Remember we saw him at the donut shop?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He tried to fight us. He got into a karate stance.
Yeah, he was like, where
he started like
in front of the donuts.
Started
like,
kicking
what are you doing
and
here?
punching at us.
Yeah.
He's like, I practice karate now. And he's looking
so
at you.
fucking funny.
I sat in that car though. That car is handmade. That Rolls Royce. It's a museum. I don't know what I do in that car because I'm afraid of. But everything is every detail.
It's not for me. I don't like those. I'm more of a Bentley guy. But
that stereo's got something to say though.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. He put his podcast link in there. And that's not how.
That's basically no. And
so that's cool.
That's hilarious.
He's an older.
That's basically
He's
what
an
he
older
wears
guy.
now. He's
With
so
my
funny.
friend.
Jon Lovitz, here with my friend Kendra Wilkinson. Hello, Kendra.
Hello, John.
I'll be performing at the West Palm Beach Improv. Yeah, February 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Oh my God, that's January 2018. So he's not been posting.
Oh, so he didn't post a lot.
No.
He's an older dude.
Yeah, that's 2018's last one.
And look at this terrible picture of his dog. He's just older, man. Like
Well,
old
in
guys
his Rolls
don't
Royce,
get
he has a dog bed, and his dog comes with him everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah. So I was like, all right,
Legend.
a legend, a legend. Who is
Didn't
that?
he used to have a Jesus Christ?
He
Didn't
goes, Lucky Gal, my great pal. Lucky Gal.
Didn't he used to have a comedy club out here?
He did for a while, and then I think he got embezzled. Somebody embezzled. I think somebody stole money, was stealing money, and he was like, "What's going on here? I don't." And he had to close it down.
Oh, you mean he's not the best? But Jesus Christ! All right, chick, get her out.
All
of here.
right.
Who is that?
Leona, she's a recording artist, apparently.
All right,
Yeah, but
well,
she
of course,
sings like
I'll
an
listen.
angel.
I'll listen.
Yeah. Did you see how many? You probably didn't see. Did you see how many people are pissed at Little Nas X at the BT Awards? He kissed a guy on stage.
He did?
And parents, especially the right, it's fucking irate about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
She's like, you're influencing our kids, to
Is
do
he the
this
one who's
stuff.
saying, the rodeo?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but he came out as gay, and which
Yeah,
is, which is not easy still in the black community.
In hip-hop?
Yeah,
No.
it's still it's a pretty conservative.
But my thing is if you're gonna get mad at Little Nas X,
Whoa.
like you got to pick your poison here because, if you're gonna get mad at Little Nas X doing gay stuff, which he's a gay man, that's his right to do, and it's 2021. So if you're worried about Little Nas X influencing your kids, but you'll let them listen to rap where they're talking about murdering and selling drugs and killing people, that's okay.
Okay, so there's a lot of gayness going on there, though. That the whole thing was basically men around him.
He's a gay man.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
then Madonna tweeted out. Did she tweet out like I did it first?
Yeah, she
But you're
tweeted
not a
something.
gay woman, so
Of course
it's
she
not as
did.
cool.
Of course Madonna.
It was more of like a cry for attention rather than her trying to show
Madonna.
like,
That's crazy.
hey,
Remember when she photoshopped
with
her
you.
face on that other
yeah,
She
on that
did?
girl's
girl?
body.
And the girl came out. I was like, "This is my
No.
body."
No way.
You can see white women kiss each other after
You can see white women kiss each other in a
funny.
bar after two
So
vodkas.
true.
It's so fucking true. It's just a whole thing.
And that didn't really cause an uproar when Madonna and Britney kissed. We were just like, all right, two hot chicks kissing.
Yeah. Then I don't know. It is what it is. Hold on, this is it here. All right.
He goes pretty hard.
Oh well, that's a real kiss there.
Yeah.
I mean,
By the way, if you got a kid and you're going deep, you're bub slapping hard like that, you're really kissing. I could get why people would be like. I mean, like, even if it's a girl guy, it's a little. It's a little pornographic. I don't know.
I guess.
But my
it's
daughter,
also the
listen, my
BET
daughter
Awards.
at
What did you
13
expect?
knows every word to wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah,
but I
that's
also gave up. I'm also like, I give up.
You can't stop
What the
it.
fuck am I going to do now? You know, the internet took everything away from me, including the sacred space between my daughter. She was fucking singing every word, and I'm sitting there like this. Like, you know what I could do about that? I could do about as much. I was basically a cow chewing grass. Just nom, nom, nom. I'll just be over here chewing my cud because I can do nothing as a father to fucking.
She's like, I'm gonna back it up.
I'm fucking done.
That makes me
Anime,
feel
and then
sick.
she's into anime. These they're middle
Yeah, big
schoolers.
tits.
Oh well, not only that, anime is like, well, my favorite is Todoroki. He killed his parents because, so he's an anti-hero, and he also cuts himself because he. I'm like, the fuck is going on? It's the
I don't know
darkness.
anime.
She killed
Anime is dark, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's different types of anime, so it's really up to what the specific person likes. It sounds like your daughter's into like the darker,
Dark
like
shit, dude.
teen
And so are her friends, okay?
romance stuff,
And they
yeah.
sit around
Sounds
until
like she runs with the weird posse. They listen to Wet Ass Pussy and watch.
They're all-
anime
but
characters
that's
like
the
cut
youth,
their wrist.
though. That's
I don't
the
know
youth
if it
now.
is.
the
Yeah,
youth,
it is.
dude. Yes,
It is?
The
It
is.
cool
That's
ones,
the move.
The cool chicks, like
Hilarious.
my daughter,
Really?
all her
Yeah.
friends. Yeah, they're all women now.
I don't know, man.
Bro.
I'm telling you, it is.
Girls in middle school, that first of all, they know everything because they have the internet, okay? Second of all, they are like, she's like, and then she's talking about androgynous Japanese assassin boys, and I don't have anything in common with that. And what happens
that's a
is,
tough go.
what's hard for when you got little kids, so you can cuddle and talk and everything, what's going to happen is that you are going to find yourself in a situation with your children where you have zero in common. Boys might be a little different. Your
Boys
kids will
might
be
be different,
athletes.
Bubba.
Girls are.
But they're also into what I'm into.
Listen, my daughter's
Like, what's
into
your wife
sports.
into?
She's a jock. She loves lacrosse. She's obsessed with lacrosse. She watches D1 women's lacrosse, makes me watch it. She's got opinions. She's always practicing. I get it. But there's
You can't even relate to the lacrosse?
You're not. I can, but I'm saying there are just things that the internet brings into her life, and you will have fuck all to do with it. Watch this. So she always says y'all. And what I realize is that instead of saying, she says y'all because you guys is gender specific. So she's being gender sensitive.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, bro. And you're like, because she was reading fantasy novels, and they have a large queer presence in fantasy novels. So
makes sense.
she's like reading this stuff, and she's like, well, these girls are kissing. So she then, what does she do? She goes to YouTube and goes down that rabbit hole. And now she's a trans activist.
Is she
Now
is
she's
she
a
into
trans
girls?
activist. I don't know, man. You're asking me questions I don't want to answer right now. I believe she's into boys. She's not into anybody. She doesn't seem like she's gotten to that stage yet, dude.
Just going down a road. You know, I'm not saying a bad road. She can do whatever she
road.
wants.
You're being-
She's going down a road.
You're being antagonistic to me right now.
Sounds like your dog's going down the.
No. No, we gotta edit that out. I know. We gotta edit that out.
Why?
13, and I don't want to talk
jokes.
about that. I don't
She's
want to
not
talk about
watching
that.
this.
Nope, I'll get shit for it. Now listen up. Here's the thing, you fucker. I don't know what's going on. All I'm saying is they grew up way too fast with the internet day, and I have
internet
nothing to do
speeds
with
things
it.
up.
Yeah, because you're not there when they're on TikTok and going down the different rabbit holes that they're going down. But I just know that she will not read J.K. Rowling anymore because apparently J.K. Rowling is
Anti-trans.
transphobe. And I'm like, no, she's not. And I don't know what to say about it. So,
Dicey.
how about, have you heard the lyrics to Wet Ass Pussy?
I have. I'm
It's
familiar with
outrageous.
this. No.
The whole thing is fucking crazy. And her friends, they just know. I'm like, you can't sing that in the car. You can't
They
sing that
like
in my
it?
back seat when I'm driving. You can't do it.
And they.
I got to set they're just doing it because it's bad.
Yeah.
Like with Lil
Like
Nas. Lil Nas.
NWA and Snoop Dogg when we were kids.
My 9-year-old is listening to Lil Nas. Lil Nas is because we have the streaming. So he hits it. Lil Nas, that song, Cocaine.
Oh, Call Me By Your Name, yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
The song, isn't it called Montero or something?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah,
His
yeah,
newest one
yeah. Cocaine.
with the video
fucking-
where he's like
He's giving Satan a lap
lap
dance, yeah.
dance.
I want to fuck you and I want to do cocaine, all that. And I'm like, my 9-year-old is like, I love this song. I'm like, I can't do this. I caught it bad yesterday, hit me in a place, and being, wow, I'm going to catch a romantic talking, blah, blah. You're cute enough to fuck with me tonight. Looking at the table, all I see is weed and white. Baby, you living the life, but you ain't living right. Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark. Boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not phased, only here to sin. If Eve ain't in the
mean, yeah,
garden,
this is a gay man singing
It's
about
actually
gay.
good fucking lyrics, by the way. But
Are you in now? Are you in?
I'm 54.
I don't know if I want my 9-year-old.
I just don't want my 9-year-old to be like, play that song again. But
Is he into anybody else, or is he into anything else?
yeah, he's into other stuff, bro. He's into hard rock. That's what he likes
Is
most
he?
of all. Yeah, he
Or are
likes.
you into hard rock?
No, he likes hard
Like,
rock.
dude, no, he loves Led Zeppelin, ACDC.
No, he likes
You're
like that.
man. He likes Lil Nas, and that's fine.
No, he likes hard rock too. He likes hip hop and hard rock, and he likes to. And then I can't talk to him when he's listening to music. He's in the back seat, and I'm like, "How was your day?" He goes, "Don't talk to me right now. I'm grooving to music." So he would rather. We're very similar, he and I. So the problem, I talk to myself, right? I'm never there, right? And
You're never
we're
present.
driving, never present, and we're driving, and I
not present
realize that
either.
I'm fucking having my own conversation.
Is he
I look-
present in school though?
Sorta, like I was.
Yeah.
The answer's no.
Yeah.
And then I look in the back seat and the motherfucker's talking to himself just like me. And I was like, wow. And then I go, he's like, in your own world? He goes, yup. Literally my favorite thing to do. And I'm like, all right, well, my kid's going to be just like me. And I hope he can navigate the world. So let's see what happens. It's either by the way, how about this? Stand-up comedy. That motherfucker it's so weird to see your clone. All he does is make his friends laugh. Every one of them, they're like, he's hilarious. They all want to be around him because he lives to make people laugh, and he's got a pretty sophisticated sense of humor. He does characters.
It's weird when other parents just let shit slide. Like my kid does jiu-jitsu, and there's one kid who he doesn't listen, and the dad's like, yeah, I was just like him. Like, yeah, that's fine, dude. But fucking get the kid in line, dude.
Yes.
Like, or why bring him?
Yes.
Like, if he's not gonna do what the other kid's doing, why bring him, man?
I believe in discipline like that.
I have to. I mean, or don't come.
But a lot of parents don't. There's a school of thought that kind of says it's like two ways of thinking, right? There are two schools of thought. One is like, and it's actually kind of a conservative, liberal kind of mindset. So like if you ever think about conservatives, they're like, we need law and order. You got to have law and order, and you got to have rules, church, and all that stuff. Because what happens is, if you let people just do their thing, they'll be fucking in the streets and shooting everybody. And liberals tend that mentality is like, wait a minute. That's all restriction. You put religious restriction. Let me breathe and be loose.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, yeah, but some people are either one side or the other, and it just depends on if you think people. And I think it just depends on the person. Some people don't need chains. Other people need some fucking. They need
the
some
majority
guidance.
needs some guidance.
Yeah, the shit that's good for you. Like I have this joke where it's like when you're young, if it feels good, you're like, this is the truth. Let's move in together.
Yeah.
Who needs money? We have each other. When you're older and something feels good, you're like, what the fuck is the catch? What's going on? Who's paying for this? You know? And that's really true. You don't trust things that feel good because there's got to be a price to pay.
Do you watch dark anime, Kat, and that weird shit?
No, my sister does though. I never
she's
really
into it?
got into anime. I'll watch some here and there if I'm in the room with her, but she's more of the anime geek.
Anime's a younger
comic book.
thing, right?
Yeah.
know.
Are you into anime, Chris?
It's huge.
I wouldn't say it's like necessarily
That's
that
huge.
of a younger thing. I think a lot of people older were into anime, but it was a secret because it wasn't cool back in the day. Now anime is cool, so everybody's into anime.
But it's a classroom of assassins.
Yeah.
She's fucking watching. I think it's called Assassination Classroom.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
what's the difference between that and comic book nerds?
Right. No, it's nothing.
Yeah.
But it's pretty. What is this now? The most common mantra categories.
Demographics.
Kodomo is
Which I don't
young
know.
children under about 10.
Yeah. Well, my
Shonen.
daughter's into the assassins,
I don't. Which one's Assassins?
I don't know.
Shows you.
and she's into anti-heroes,
12 to
not
18?
heroes, and she can tell you what an anti-hero is.
Is anti-hero a villain?
Yeah.
It's a type of villain.
He kills people. He kills people. And
It's like
sometimes-
Dexter.
Yeah.
He's a anti-hero.
Yeah, he's
a
been
hero,
destroyed.
but
You
he's a
root
bad
for
guy.
him.
Yeah.
You
Well,
root
he's
for
been
him.
so destroyed as a
got-
kid that now his darkness has to find an outlet. So now
Batman.
he
That's
kills.
just dark shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman is an anti-hero.
Like those types of people.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
The Dark Knight.
I mean, I loved comic books as a kid growing up. Loved them.
Yeah.
So I guess it's similar. They
whatever
don't really
you-
fuck with comic books now.
Whatever
You don't see a lot of comic book stores.
No,
I'll see
not
any.
really.
Dude,
anymore.
what driving off Ventura the other night or last night, taking my son to jiu-jitsu, we were driving back. I saw a spy store. I wanted to take a picture and be like, how much money does this fucking place make? You think?
Money
Under or
laundering.
over $100 a month.
Yeah.
He was
Well-
like spy gear, like glasses, the camera.
I remember that.
People buy
They
that
still,
stuff.
I don't know, man.
You know, there's a guy. I was asked to. My friend of mine just found this out. I don't know if I told you this. And he was asked to invest in. Well, there was this guy who had this idea, and it was like the Uber for private eyes. where you could hire a private detective for not a lot of money to like investigate something. So follow your girlfriend if you thought she was cheating on you, or fucking follow an insurance guy or whatever it was, you know. And it was kind of an interesting idea because if you wanted,
It's like an app?
yeah, it's like an app, and you could just hire a licensed
many
private
legit
eye.
private eyes?
Well, the thing is, there are a lot, but it's kind of a hard thing to do, and it's expensive. But he's like, there are people who you can get your license pretty quickly, and they'll take
That's a
pictures or
problem.
follow
That's a
somebody,
problem.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be
like
something.
being a chiropractor.
But a lot of people would probably, if it cost you $100 to have someone followed for the night that you thought was fucking you over, you might do it. You know, it seems to have legs, sort of. So anyway, he goes.
I'm not feeling it.
Well, so my buddy puts $300,000 in, and he's got money.
Okay.
He's got money.
So he has money to spare.
Yeah, and this guy's raising money, and I meet the guy, you know, and he's emailing me and stuff, and you know, sometimes you just get a feeling,
A
where you're
weird
just like,
vibe.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man, you're just too familiar and cool, and you're saying all the right things. Anyway, he's in jail now for 8 years, sir.
For what, fraud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be 8 years. Yeah, they're like,
You're telling me the Uber spy investigating shit didn't work out?
Didn't work out.
It's like,
Some of those things are like, anytime there's an app, I always think that's a great idea. The problem is I got to download it on my phone and do this. Now it seems like not a lot. It's a lot. It's something about downloading it.
so if it's a good app, you'll make
If it's a good app, you will. But there have been a lot of good apps that don't catch on, or just it takes a while, or then it's another kind of thing comes.
2021 though. If it's a good app, I mean that's where it's at.
What are the like Waze I would use all the time, depending, you know, certain apps. But
Waze is cool. Waze is stressful.
It has you drive to someone's front fucking dining room to get to your
Yeah,
destination.
Waze is
insane.
it's so stressful. It's like right now, left, right,
Yeah.
left, right.
Take
Like,
you right
Jesus
through the
Christ.
hood.
That's my thing. It needs to be like, hey, how comfortable are you in these certain dangerous areas?
Yeah.
Are you with your kids and family?
yeah, and sometimes it shaves off 30 seconds or a minute. And
It's
like,
way too stressful.
Yeah.
It's fucking so.
It's
stressful.
exhausting having.
But
to
like
do
Uber, of course. Uber,
Instagram, of course.
all those are apps. But the best app for like if you're doing a diet is called MyFitnessPal. Have you
It's
heard
really
of this?
good. They cover everything.
They
You
cover
find calories on
macros,
everything. yeah.
micros,
Really?
everything. But you can say, I weigh this much. I want to weigh this much. They'll say, okay, you need to eat this many calories a day, and then it'll have everything. Like if you work out, how many calories you'll burn. It has your water intake, and then
Did you wear a watch? Or
No, not at all. It's just on your phone. You enter it yourself, so you have to monitor yourself. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And then it has so if you have Chipotle, you can type in Chipotle and have the entire menu. You can figure out how many calories you ate and everything. You can track it down to the macros.
I'm already out
everything.
though. That's too much work.
Mark put me onto that.
Yeah,
Mark Harley.
I've been using it for probably 4 weeks now. It's great.
Yeah.
And it's dope because, like, let's say, like yesterday, I had it's my favorite. That's why I texted you last night, Kat, because we were talking about Nashville chicken hot sandwiches. I was talking to the other dads at the jiu-jitsu place, and I was like, I know Nashville chicken fucking hot sandwiches. And like, oh, we're gonna go to Dave's. I was like, fuck Dave's. Go to Al's Hot Chicken. They're like, really? I'm like, it's literally Dave's is here. Al Hot Chicken is here. So the competitors off Ventura. Like, you go to Al's. So it's besides the one we go to. I can't remember the name of it.
Howlin' Ray's.
Howlin' Ray's. Howlin' Ray's is pound for pound probably
Yeah.
number one, but Al's is right there,
You
and there's no
go
way.
hot.
Al's is hotter than Howlin' Ray's. Like the mild's tricky.
Are
I
you?
go with medium. I like really hot stuff. I can't eat Al's hot chicken sandwich. I can't get through it. Howlin' Ray's I can eat and I'll be okay. I might shit my pants out the back, but
you survive.
Al's I can't finish.
Oh
Why?
wow.
That's how
Too
hot,
hot?
it is. And if you eat the hottest one, you have to sign a waiver.
Yeah, a lot of places will do that now.
I
Where
ate
the hottest one, you have to.
and I couldn't
do a
get through
waiver.
that. And I was like, what do I got to do to get the hot one? She's like, you got to sign a waiver. I'm like, oh, that's not for me. And I like hot shit.
Usually, if
It'd
you
be
sign a
interesting
waiver,
to
they
you
make
try
you wear gloves too.
Yes.
Oh, so it's like pepper spray, basically.
Yes, basically.
Oh fuck.
But as far as like taste and like the bun and the everything on it, Al's Hot Chicken in Ventura is the fucking spot.
Really?
Oh, it's nice.
What diet are you on right now?
Macros. So I can eat that sandwich, but I enter it in. It's like 670 calories. You know, so that means that's probably the rest of the food for the night. But Thursday,
What is macros? So you just count your
macros,
calories.
proteins, carbs,
Carbs.
fat.
That's it.
So, but I have to stay under 2,200 calories, which I've
Whoa.
done for 4 weeks now.
Really?
So-
and that's enough for you because you're a big guy.
Well, I'm trying to lose weight. So if I eat that 670 calories, that goes into that 2,200.
What about the idea that you eat no bread and stuff, just vegetables? And won't you shred up if you just eat protein?
It's
vegetables?
unrealistic, though. How long are you gonna do that? How long you want to do that? This diet, this macro diet, I can have Howlin' Rays or like Tiger wanted ice cream last night. If he does good in jiu-jitsu, they do this thing where they go back to back with the kid and they flip and they got to push one down. If he wins that, I give him ice cream to motivate him to win it. He's won every time since.
Nice.
Destroys these kids because he knows he's gonna get chocolate ice cream. Because at first he's so friendly, he'll just like whatever, bring him into his guard. I'm like, dude, you're way bigger and stronger than these kids. You got to turn around. And so we're working on turn around, grabbing the lapel, and pushing them down. And I'm like, if you win, because they do 4, I go, if you at least win 3, you'll get ice cream. Dude, he's 4-0.
Killing it.
Beating the shit out of these kids because he knows he's going to get chocolate ice cream.
And he's got Papa's genetics, too.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah.
But I can get, I can have like a little ice cream. I'll look how many calories I have, and I can have that ice cream. But on these other diets, you can't. But again, it's as long as I'm, with my macros, I stay under 2,200. However you want to get there, it's up to you. But you're under 2,200.
Wow.
And then you get more calories. Like I'll do cardio in the morning, so I'll burn 400 or 500 calories on the Stairmaster. So that adds into 2,200. And that's 2,600. So you can cheat a little more.
What are you weighing right now? Have you weighed yourself?
I stick to the diet and work out every day.
What do you want? How much you want to lose? You got a little tummy tum?
No, not at all.
So just cosmetically, you just want to shred up a little bit.
Yeah, just feel good. I feel better. My energy's better.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you guys read that Gary Taubes stuff? You know Gary Taubes?
Yeah.
Gary Taubes.
Yeah,
so
good
he
calories,
says
bad calories.
Yeah,
why
so
we get
good
fat. Great book.
calories, not a calorie. So basically, if you eat carbs, let's say you're 2,200 limit. If you eat carbs versus proteins, you get way more benefit and way less fat storing,
because
right?
of the
From
insulin
the protein.
The protein.
Yeah, because those 2 books are pretty revolutionary, really good because. And that's like what a lot of guys will do now, because what happens is if you eat, say, a bowl of dough versus a bowl of broccoli, the dough creates an insulin reaction in your body.
So you store more fat, right?
For whatever reason, when the insulin is attached to the cell, you don't use the fat stores in your body. What you want to do is be running on free fatty acids, not glucose. So when you eat foods that are glucose dependent,
sugar and stuff,
you need to replenish. So when you eat muffins, you're going to be hungry an hour later.
Yep.
When you eat an omelet with just vegetables, that's why he says vegetable. That's why slow carbs, what they call slow carbs, and that's basically how you do it.
And I've done all that stuff, and I'm sure it's great. I've done all that, literally all that stuff. And this is this micro diet's the only, especially when you're on the road all the time, which coming up in August, I'll be on the road all the time.
Yeah,
it's the only one that's realistic.
And I agree.
That other stuff is not realistic.
I think the best thing to do is literally track your calories, because that's legitimately what actually makes a difference.
Dude, if you're 2,000 calorie diet, you're
gonna be fine.
How you get there, you're gonna lose.
You're
weight.
fine. Yeah.
You can read all those books. You can do this carb. Don't get the fucking.
That's what I did too. So yeah,
stay under 200,000 calories or 200,000. Stay under 2,000 calories. You're gonna lose weight.
How long are you gonna be hungry for though?
I'm not hungry, dude.
No,
ever, never.
Eat later in the day too. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
And then if
you don't eat breakfast, right?
Sometimes I have protein shakes, and then sometimes I'll have like 1,400 calories to go. Because if you're
Which is bonus.
It's a bonus.
Yeah,
so I can have cherries or boba or whatever. Because boba's 400 calories.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's that tea.
Yeah, I love it.
Pistachio, the number one.
There's too much sugar in that one, but
it's
the almond
amazing.
one. You know, there's a shortage on the
Yeah, there's a boba shortage.
That
yeah.
sucks.
So because I always get extra boba and like,
What is boba?
Now online people are making their own boba at home.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's tapioca balls. You
Yeah,
know the
basically.
tapioca
And there's a
tapioca
shortage
pudding?
on tapioca?
People will put that in tea.
Really?
They're
Yes.
so fucking
Those little
good.
jelly
So
balls
good.
right there.
But they're so bad for
There's a
you.
shortage of
Are they bad for you?
Yeah, they're bad for you.
Yeah,
They're not
tapioca.
great.
It's basically pure sugar, right?
It's like just sugar and carbs.
Yeah.
But they're so good. Once in a
They're-
while,
it's
it's
so
fine.
good.
It's 400 calories.
There's a good
If you
boba
get a
spot around the
regular-
corner here.
Probably a
I order
shitload
from
of sugar.
Boba Time.
Boba time's cool.
They're fucking nice though.
They're
dude.
so good.
My kids.
What's
are
your boba
obsessed with
order?
them, too. Almond milk with extra
Almond milk.
boba.
Solid.
Almond milk tea with extra boba.
I judge people based off of their boba order.
I don't like I don't like dairy shit. I don't have any dairy ever.
There's a place on Abercrombie now. It's a pudding place.
Well, that's gonna be
Pudding?
open for 2 months.
Dude, it's Japanese, some kudu pudding or something like that on Abercrombie, something like
It's
that.
just pudding.
It says great coffee and pudding. And you see this thing, you walk in there, it's like, yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Kudu pudding? I don't fucking know.
Poodoo,
Kudu. Yeah, and so I'm like,
God, it looks fancy too.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Like, I
trying to push
don't see a
pudding
long
us?
line out the door. I don't see a line out the door.
I'm not eating blue pudding.
No, I'm like, pudding, huh? What's in the pudding? Let's see what's in it.
Would you go top one first, the
Curious
first one?
to
It has to be
What the fuck is
loaded
in
with
it?
calories.
Caramel popcorn pudding, caramel fudge.
I bet it's pretty fucking lit.
Yeah, but again, it's pudding. Yeah, and so it's like I got ice cream.
Butterscotch pudding.
I got salt and straw right there. I don't know if I'm going to pudding. Like if I said ice cream or pudding, you said it to my kid's going to be like, get the fuck out of here with your pudding. Tough. Pudding. You know, pudding is what you have when you don't have ice cream.
You don't see a lot of pudding either. Just the whole. I don't like saying.
If I came to you and I go, dude, I got an idea for a business. Now hear me out.
Pudding. Oh
I want to make pies
and pudding
and pudding.
I'd say, well, it's not 1940.
If I did this though, I did this even better. I went, hey, I'm gonna have a store. I'm only selling pudding.
I'd say you're gonna be open for about 4 months.
Yep, it's a pudding store.
After the 4 months, it can get dicey.
The best thing is they opened it up and then COVID shut them down, so it was just sitting there for a year and a half.
With
and
that
now,
rent?
now they came roaring back. Well, there you go.
Jello's another one that's tough.
Gelatin, cornstarch.
Well, have you had those? They're not keto. They're like the healthy Pop-Tarts, the protein Pop-Tarts.
Oh yes, I did. I tried the strawberry one. It's pretty good for a protein.
They're good. Thing. We had the gym, Mark and all the guys we got done lifting. They're passing out those fucking protein Pop-Tarts. Yeah. And I'm good. They were 20 grams of protein. I know. I said, you ever had a real Pop-Tart? Yeah. And then one kid's young. His name's Isaiah. He's like 21. Yeah. He goes, no, are they good? I go,
he's never had a Pop-Tart?
I was like, no, he's never had one. I was like, you will never eat that protein shit again.
Fuck off with your
He's like, they're that
Pop-Tart.
good? I'm like, yeah, dude, it's a fucking Pop-Tart.
Yeah. I'm not
put that thing in the toaster, they're fantastic.
Yeah. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. I don't give a shit about your protein Pop-Tart. I get depressed with that stuff.
That one looks good.
Yeah, it does. But it's basically a lot of soy, box. Right? It's a bunch of soy that
No, there's no soy in there. Soy? What are you, a fucking vegan?
I don't know. That's what they do a lot of times.
I think it has pea protein in it.
Isolate. All right, so pea protein.
They're nice.
Again, it's like,
I mean, for what it is,
it's good.
Dry.
I gave my son a Pop-Tart.
You just need some milk.
He never had a Pop-Tart. I mean, he never forgot it. He was like, where are those? He'd come home.
He didn't like it?
He loved it. He freaked out. It changed everything.
But have you given your son a toaster strudel?
No.
Oh, fucking
really?
Dude, come on.
A toaster strudel.
It's America, dude.
Really?
Yeah, you're not getting it with toaster.
It's like a Pop-Tart with puff pastry instead.
Yeah, here's your thing. Stop having a kid listen to Lil Nas X and give him a fucking toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel?
Yeah, he's a goddamn American. That's what you're going to do.
And a black coffee.
Yes. Toast strudels are so good. Dude, I swear on me and my brother, when I used to get my ass whooped by him, it was because we get the toaster strudels, and I love icing. It's to this day.
You'd use two of them, wouldn't you?
I'd use 4 icings on one toaster strudel.
Brendan.
And so by the time we got to the end, there'd be like 4 just the strudels and no fucking icing. He would straight beat me up over it.
Goddamn.
But it was so worth it.
No, that looks good, though.
Oh, dude, what?
Yeah,
when they come fresh out of the fucking toaster and they're all hot,
your tongue.
and then you burn the
but it's worth
melt the fucking icing on top. Dude, I used to get beat up. That's how much it was worth. I would take an ass whooping to use extra icing.
Jesus.
Oh, it's fantastic. I was like, fucking bring it, bro.
I'm the guy.
I would do it again.
Yeah, I'm the guy that takes the icing off the Oreos. It was too much for me. I was never good with a lot of sugar. Yeah.
You don't like icing?
A lot of that was too much. Like the toaster strudels, I would have been like, ooh, this is super sweet, even as a kid.
Oh, no.
I was a bit of a finicky eater, a little bit of a kitty cat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You bear, huh?
Couldn't get enough
fucking
sugar.
Bear. You eat it all.
Enough sugar. I'm not too worried about sugar in kids.
I'd see
Tiger
you like
does
that.
so much shit. Yesterday, the poor kid had an hour off. He did summer camp from 9 to 4. Then he had jiu-jitsu at 6. He had an hour off.
Yeah, dude. Their schedules get too packed.
Well, mine was packed too as a kid, but sugar he's gonna burn off in jiu-jitsu. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Apparently, if you're more muscular naturally, you have more glycogen to feed your muscles, so you do better with sugar.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like people who are sprinters can work with sugar better than people who are.
Oh, is in your current events, homegirl who broke the record tested hot for weed.
Yep.
Getting the care you need to stay healthy shouldn't be that tough. Shouldn't be that tough, y'all, or expensive. Everyone should be able to afford their medications. Check out GoodRx. They help me find the lowest price on my prescriptions every freaking time. With GoodRx, you can instantly compare prices for your prescription at every pharmacy in your neighborhood and save up to 80%. 80%. GoodRx is free and easy to use. Many times it's often cheaper than using your insurance copay or Medicare. With GoodRx, you can find discounts of your prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies. CVS, Kroger, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Vons, Walmart, wherever you're going, they're probably there. GoodRx is the #1 most downloaded medical app, And millions of Americans use GoodRx to get affordable health care every month. Start saving up to 80% on your prescriptions today. Go to goodrx.com/fighter. That's goodrx.com/fighter. goodrx.com/fighter. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance. In 2020, GoodRx users receive an average savings of over 70% of retail prices. goodrx.com/fighter. Summer's here, man. You don't want to be that dork with his shirt tucked into his freaking pants. You want to be that guy with a tucked in shirt at the barbecue? Nope. You want to look fly, man. That's where Untuckit comes into play here. They have performance shirts that wick the sweat. So when outside, flipping burgers on the grill, you can look fly doing it, and you're also not sweating out the shirt. They have short sleeve button downs, polos that are made to beat the heat. Untuckit shirts are perfect as we transition back into things that we've been missing, like dinner with friends, reuniting with family, barbecues, vacations, whatever you're doing, do it with Untuckit. Untuckit shirts are made to be worn untucked. They fit all shapes and sizes. Untuckit offers up to size XXXL for the big boys, for you thickies out there. Plus, they have slim, relaxed, tall fits. We got you covered. Untuckit has 85 stores nationwide, free returns and exchanges. So if you want to untuck your shirt and look fly around the barbecue this summer, use code FIGHTER for 20% off your first purchase at untuckit.com. That's untuckit.com, promo code FIGHTER for 20% off.
So sometimes like people who are sprinters can work with sugar better than people who are
Oh, is in your current events, homegirl who broke the record tested hot for weed.
Yep.
She did.
My guy, you thought it was like, he's like, hey, call me before you roast us for banning this girl for testing positive. I'm like, over weed, dude?
It's so
over
lame,
fucking
dude.
There's a lot of outrage right now.
It says
over this.
2021,
Yeah.
man. You guys are still testing for weed?
No.
And how would weed enhance her running?
Wait a minute. So she doesn't get to go to the Olympics?
No, because when news broke out,
They
people
also
thought
took that record away from her.
No.
people thought that she had tested positive for steroids because they just said that she tested positive for drugs. It later came out that it was positive because she smoked marijuana, and that is a 30-day suspension. And the issue with that is it would be suspended she could serve her suspension out in time to go to the Olympics, but then she would miss trials. And if she doesn't qualify for trials, she can't run in the Olympics. So at the end of the day, she can't go anymore.
That's fucking outrageous.
And
it's
everyone's
not a
like,
performance-enhancing
what's
drug.
Yeah.
In
How
fact,
insane
if
is it?
anything, it might be
also
a
2021.
hindrance.
It's also 221.
A bunch of
illegal.
people are saying like she also just lost her mom.
But then also,
And then she ran and she won.
But she can take fucking
CBD. Yeah.
Well, CBD, but so she could do painkillers and she's gonna be fine.
A lot of people are complaining saying that Russians can take steroids, but Americans can't
It's
take.
fucking
the way to the
nuts.
dome.
It's such a sad story. This poor girl, man.
God.
A lot of people are rallying behind her right now,
It doesn't
which
matter.
is good.
It
But
what
yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter?
unfortunate.
So that's it. So she's fucking done.
It's over.
They
Yeah.
can't do anything. All
She's
that
done for-
practice, and she's not allowed to fucking even compete. And
Over-
she was a
over-
favorite, right?
Oh,
She
yeah.
is the fastest.
She was gonna win gold. She's
runner.
fastest.
It's a beautiful
God.
story, man.
Oh my God.
It's
That's
an
such a
absolutely
disaster.
beautiful story
Yeah, it
that
sucks.
now is
It
just
ends
taken
this
from
way.
her.
Oh, I mean, can't these fuckers like bend the rules? I mean,
Maybe this might change it though. Who knows? This particular
Yeah,
instance.
but at her expense.
I
know.
remember a long time ago, 20 years ago, when he was a sprinter and he had a false start, but it turned out it wasn't. It turned out he was so fast that the machine didn't fucking record it, and they disqualified him. And he's standing there and he wouldn't get off the track. He's just standing there with his shirt holding it onto it, and he threw it in the
I
trash.
forget how
like
hard
that.
they train, man.
10 seconds.
You remember that Seinfeld episode
Which one?
where Jerry beat the guy racing on a street race, but then he got a false start?
No.
Never mind. It's a great episode. You gotta watch it.
False start, all that shit.
That's such a bummer.
I know this is terrible.
That's like that Olympic swimming. The difference between first place and fourth place was 2 blinks of an eye. That was. Now come on, fourth place, so no medal, and then
This is insane.
What's
So
this?
this is a video that looks like it was filmed on a potato.
Yep.
This happened, I believe, last Friday
what? On a
in the
potato?
Red Sea. 2 parasailers were on their way down, and a shark came out and bit one of the parasailers
rip
on the
its leg
foot.
off?
It didn't rip his leg off, but it did rip a part of the back of his foot off, and he
Ow.
was in surgery shortly after.
ow,
What kind of shark? Big boy?
They don't know what type of shark it was.
probably El Tigre.
It said Red Sea, right? So
Yeah,
This is a Red
You
Sea.
got,
A lot of-
you got a lot of bull sharks, a lot of tigres.
Bull sharks are problem there.
Yeah, El Tigre
Let
and
me
a lot
see
of
the
bulls.
fucking video.
A lot
Toro,
of people
El
who
Toro,
work
and
in
a
this
lot-
area said they've never seen anything like this, and they wouldn't have had believed it if it wasn't for the footage. But the footage then looks kind
Yeah.
of
See it,
shitty.
I'll be able to tell you when I see it. I'm an expert.
Yeah, let me see this thing.
El
We're
Toro.
shark
I'm going El
experts.
Toro.
Yeah, we're shark experts.
Yeah, I think it's.
Dude, I swear to God, if it's like a bullshit lemon shark, I'm gonna freak out.
You're not gonna be able to tell what type of shark it is.
Oh well, it could
It's
be
so
a
blurry.
swimming.
But you see that though.
You can see something jumping out, but you
Yeah.
can't really tell it's a shark.
Oh, that could be a Bigfoot. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh,
That's a big
Wait a
shark.
minute.
Yeah.
Is
Hold
it a
on.
great white? Are there great whites in the Red Sea?
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
It's right
Whoa,
there.
dude, are you
Something jumps
fucking
out at
kidding
him.
me? That's a horror show.
He probably thought it was a bird floating over the top.
Maybe, but that scares the fuck
He
out
thought
of
it was a
me.
human dangling
Yeah.
like a piece of fucking
So-
tenderloin.
So right now they're above the water, not even touching the water, and this
They're getting
fucking
ready
thing
to
comes
land.
out.
Because when you go parasailing, they'll take you up and down the entire time, and they
you
were on their
fucking
way
kidding me?
down. And that happens.
That's nuts. Well, that's a
That could
worst
be-
case scenario for you on vacation.
That could be anything.
that
though.
breached the water, dude, and I'm saying that's a great white. I said it.
Yeah, great whites are usually the ones that breach the water like that.
Yeah, they jump
Yeah.
high.
That would be a nightmare. A nightmare.
Well, that's like that's
Already
like,
parasailing's a nightmare because the original takeoff, like, damn, this is sick. Then 20 minutes later, like, okay, I'm ready to come down. And then he's like, all right, we'll bring you down. And they start wheeling you in. Then a shark goes, you know what would make this better? If you were doing this with one leg.
if you were doing this with one leg. That's like in Queensland, there's this really beautiful beach. And then there's a cove called Crocodile Cove.
Oh, no.
It's in Queensland. But there are no crocs there. Nobody gets attacked. But there are salties. There are big saltwater crocodiles. And so these two girls, they're on a girls' vacation.
See ya.
She's in the water, in this beautiful water, and a little bit, it's at night.
Doing it for
and
the
she just
gram.
gets taken away.
Oh, yeah.
She just gets dragged away by a giant saltwater
Chalk it
crocodile.
up to the
Found it.
nature.
They found it, and it was a fucking 15.
It's a monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a monster. I'm not going near that fucking water. I don't care if it never happens. It happened.
I don't know if someone was like, hey, man, 20 years ago they found a saltwater crocodile.
I ain't going to water.
Say less.
Yeah. Fuck
I'll
that.
go somewhere else.
Oof.
Do you guys take your kids to the beach?
Well, yeah,
You do?
I
But
do.
they don't go deep in the water.
I was in Costa Rica, and the guy, I couldn't believe this. I see a picture. It's a 20-foot crocodile on the beach. And I go, where is that? He goes, it's here actually this morning. I'm not kidding. And the river estuary is there, and it's 100 meters over there. And I go, well, my kids are playing in the water. They go, yeah, they'll leave you alone. They don't. I go,
Oh,
no,
no,
they
no.
won't. It's a crocodile. No, they won't. And they're on the beach, and they're sunning themselves in the morning. I'm never going in the water.
Also, can I see your degree?
Yeah.
Do you have a degree in crocodiles?
Yeah. You know about the apex predators? Is that an app on your phone you can look up, you fucking idiot?
What else you got, Jen?
All right.
I think you guys would be interested in this one. A 26-year-old woman
I'm only interested
who,
if she's hot.
and she's
There you
bad.
go.
Oh,
She is bad.
Whoa.
who hired her to work around these inmates?
I mean,
So-
You know what you're signing up for.
That's like the Escape from Dannemora.
Except for she's hotter than Tim.
Well, except for Dan Morris, she looked like a
know.
warlock, so it's
No, I'm
not.
just saying she fucks all the inmates.
Yeah, but she's hot. The Escape from Dannemora girl was like, take what she could get. This girl, I mean, I'm sure she had her pick of the litter.
yeah.
so
they're
this
hanging out.
All races
26-year-old
are in for
woman,
Wow.
she worked at Fresno County Jail, and when she was let go back in December 2019, there was an investigation that was launched because they found that a particular cellmate had alcohol, drugs, razors, and a cell phone in his cell. They
And
later
a
found
smile on
out.
his face.
They later
Smile on
found
his
out that he
face.
was in a
Jits.
relationship
Smile on his face.
with this
Nonstop.
woman.
Wow.
And I guess from his statement, she used to cut a hole in her uniform so they would be able to have sex quickly.
It's very hot.
And what's this guy look like?
Very hot.
We don't know what that guy looks like,
This
and
is a porno
apparently
I've seen before.
the whole
she
thing's
had
hot.
sex with him in a cell in front of 11 other inmates at one point.
Oh, she's down.
I mean,
She used to sneak him a bunch of stuff, and then she would also tell him, "Hey, your cell is gonna get checked on this day, and this day," so he knew ahead of time.
Weird. Yeah, no shit. Also, the guy who hired her, he's like, yeah, you have big tits. That's cool. This will work out. Inmates will love this.
No judgment. No judgment. I had to.
But also, what you think was going to happen?
Her lawyer is currently saying that it was not in the right state of mind. No woman that cuts a hole in her uniform to fuck faster
No,
is
she's
in
a
the
freak.
right state of
No,
mind.
she's a freak.
They're also
she's in
saying
the right
that
state of mind.
They're also saying that she had marital problems at that time, and that's what led to
Do
this
we know what the
relationship.
guy looks like who she was fucking?
Not as of now, but I'm very curious too.
Dying to find out.
That's some guesses.
Come on.
Because what if he's
Brendan?
like Felon Bay? Remember the guy, the model guy who went viral? I don't think that's the case, but what
I'm
if?
thinking of like, you know, I'm
I
thinking.
know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking.
I'm thinking the guy who runs the yard.
You think about some black on brown crime is what you're talking about.
The guy who runs the yard. Because I'm sure you have to fight for her love, and this guy, El Capitan.
Well,
Wife beater.
there are some good looking guys in
Hey,
jail.
bitch.
All they do is train. They just work out all the
He
time.
has nothing else to do but fucking glamour her and get his dick sucked
Glamour.
every Tuesday.
Glamour.
She's gonna give him a cell phone. It's gonna be Boost Mobile. Be cool.
It's not surprising that happens with human beings. They're around each other.
And she's an attractive girl.
Yeah.
He's locked up around these dudes.
Probably a young dude himself. And they're talking.
Or I don't think he's that young.
He's a bad boy.
No, I don't think he's that young.
He might be a mature
I think he's
man.
an old junkyard dog.
Got some
Probably
gray.
gold tooth.
Got some gray.
Gray in the hair.
Yeah, lived a life. Yeah, got some scars. And stories. Got some stories.
Lucky she didn't get pregnant.
So her lawyer is currently asking for leniency, but the judge says that he went through the cell phone and looked at conversations between the inmate and her.
Oh, I bet
the
the
judge
judge
says that
jacked
she
off.
shows no remorse for what she did. She actually boasts about being with this inmate, and so
but
he's
what-
less likely to be lenient on her.
But why remorse? Like, she probably liked the guy and he liked her.
We
And
can't have that though, you know?
yeah, but like, do you have to be like,
the
I
judge
can't
is
believe
saying
I
that
did
she
this?
put
Like,
everybody who worked at the jail in jeopardy because he had razors. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you can't have that either.
but razors for shaving.
No,
razors for
Like
cutting
razor
other
blades.
inmates. You don't
Oh,
get
that's a
razors.
big problem.
Bubba.
Yeah.
We can't have
Oh.
inmates with razors.
Well, she was giving him shanks.
Yes.
Oh, no, we can't have that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
We
she's
have
hot
no
as fuck.
clue what the guy looks like.
I know she's freaking really attractive, which
She's
is
beautiful.
weird.
Chinzo looking, he's a licking.
I'm just being honest.
Lock me
Tina
up.
Gonzalez of
Tina
Lemoore.
Gonzalez.
That's a hell of
Inmate.
a, what is the word? Mugshot.
I don't think we'll
Yeah,
ever
that's
watch
a
that.
And
great.
that's her worst day picture.
I think she's
Oh, that
sexy there
picture's
too.
terrible though. Not terrible,
I'm
but
still into that.
I'm 100%.
oh no, never mind. I was looking at something
I'm
else.
into both, man.
So
That
am
is a naughty girl.
Whoa,
No,
no, that's a corner.
Yes, that's him.
it's a corner.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
corner.
That's him. Yeah, there's my boy getting his dick sucked.
This corner's office, so I feel bad.
He's
It
got a snarl.
does.
Yeah, he's living the life, man. Yeah. I wonder if the guy was on like death row or something.
Yeah,
like
my
that.
thing
I
is,
wonder
you
what
know
he's in
you're
there
going to get
for.
caught. You
Oh, what
know.
is that guy losing? Was it the guy that has Brian Callen's hair down there?
Brendan,
It's all corner stuff. That sucks.
Brendan. That's a fucked up thing to say. I don't have a giant hole.
Yeah, you
in
do.
it. No, I don't. Not when I do this.
It's
And I
there,
do
though,
this a
Bubba.
lot.
You guys have the same barber,
God
and
damn
it's
it.
God.
God damn it. It's God. And it's God.
What else you got,
right.
Jen?
That's amazing.
This one?
Oh, we already did this one.
Okay.
There we go. Flying carpet.
Oh, you already had that chalked up?
Yeah, I had that
Yeah,
chalked
that
up.
thing is so sick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an airplane, but we'll pretend
It
it's
sure is an airplane.
Yeah.
But if it can just take off like that, that's pretty badass.
All right, let me figure out here. Oh, you guys are talking about Pop-Tarts. This is kind of crazy. So Jerry Seinfeld is going to direct a thing called Unfrosted on Netflix, which is about Pop-Tarts. Like,
I'm not
Is it going to be
interested.
similar to that movie, The Founder, based off the guy who found McDonald's?
I
Can't
don't
think of
know,
anything
but-
more
Oh, did
boring.
you hear
That'd be more
about?
interesting.
Did you guys hear about the guy who supposedly invented Flaming Hot Cheetos? Have I told this story on this show before?
Kind of. You
So
wasn't it like he was a janitor?
He invented Flaming Hot.
at
He was a
Doritos?
janitor at Fritos Lay, and then this is his story. And then I'll fill it in. So then he said when they would close up, obviously he had access to everywhere. He came up with the idea of Flaming Hot Cheetos. Came up with all the ingredients, brought it to the board, presented it. Like, damn, not only are you a janitor, but this is a great idea. We're going to run with it. And obviously Flaming Hot Cheetos makes $1 jillion. He's, for the past 10 years, has been going on motivational talks around colleges, campuses, everything. Blown up his Instagram, everything like that, from rags to riches story. Well, then Frito-Lay's came out because he started doing press, and they're like, this never happened.
Oh, boy.
And he's like, yeah, it did. They're like, no, it didn't. And he's like, we talked to all the board members. You never presented anything to us. We have the team that created the Flaming Hot Cheeto spices. We have all the information, all the backlogs, all the stuff, the entire process to get this done. Like, this never happened. We're like, he contributed to cleaning the facility,
Yeah.
but you never invented Flaming Hot Cheetos.
There are some people like that. There was a guy in New York City.
Dude, he had a whole story.
Yeah. There was a guy in New York City who ran a parking lot, and you would park in. He had a suit. He had a parking attendant, and he would take your $20 and you park. Now he did that apparently for 18 years, until finally somebody was like, "That's not your parking lot." And I think he went to Puerto Rico or somewhere, and he amassed $918,000.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Just take people's cash.
just every day.
Cash only.
Just every day, and then, well, I got you, like that. Parked the car.
Before someone was like, this is a free parking
Took
lot.
18 years because somebody, he just figured out that nobody cared about that fucking.
Yeah, this guy, that Flaming Hot Cheeto guy is strange, man.
That's amazing. Fucking Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Indeed. All right, you guys seen this yet? Carlos Mencia criticizing Joe Rogan about him saying like the whole cancel culture
So
stuff.
the headline reads, Carlos Mencia thinks it's ironic that Joe Rogan, the guy who canceled him, now complains about cancel culture. Here's a different Carlos Mencia.
Yes.
This is like Lance Armstrong calling USADA, that USADA canceled Lance Armstrong. Dude, you were cheating. There's a difference between cancel
Stealing jokes.
culture and people rallying around it over, whatever. And then you just stealing jokes and bullying comics, and somebody calls you out on it, and
And somebody made a video.
and your career taking a hit because you were stealing jokes.
And somebody made a video.
That's not
that was
cancel
very
culture.
convincing.
Just calling you out.
That's somebody
That's it.
calling you
Yeah,
out
that's
on
it.
shit, and then it's up to the public to decide. Cancel culture is different, Bubba.
Yeah.
That's like literally like Lance Armstrong calling USADA cancel culture. No, it's not cancel culture.
Yeah,
You were
And
cheating.
I think Brian Redband made that. I think it was him.
Yeah,
who
it
made
was
that
Brian
video.
Redband who made that video.
That was very hard to deny, and I don't think Carlos Mencia really took the narrative.
I love this
over.
article. If it makes Mencia feel any better, Rogan has plenty of critics on his own. Prince Harry, giant pussy, and John Oliver. Okay.
They criticized Rogan
Because people want to follow those two.
I had no idea.
What has Prince Harry ever done? What has he ever done in his life?
I never even heard of him.
He was
Prince
in the,
Harry?
He was in the
No,
military.
no, not Prince Harry.
Mencia?
Was he critical of Rogan though?
Oh,
What did
yeah.
he say about
Oh,
Rogan?
yeah. When Rogan came out about the vaccine, he called Rogan an idiot.
Oh. Yeah.
Dude, you're famous because your mom. What are you doing? You were given a fucking silver spoon. Shut up. Take your money, all right, for Spotify deal with your wife. Come on, dude.
Oh, they're making a ton.
There's never been anybody more disappointing in the royal family than Prince Harry. And he has a tough gig. You're famous for being famous. Like, he has no skill, no talent. You're famous for being famous. And then you're criticizing somebody who's talented. So it doesn't work, dude.
You know what? The one thing I say I'll give him is that he did actually see real combat, and he went
didn't, though.
into-
He didn't, though.
He flew
So-
helicopters for real in combat.
But he never saw combat. He
But
flew
he was-
helicopters, but you have to.
No,
That's
but
not by choice.
he
You
was
have to.
he was rank and file with the other soldiers and recognized, so nobody denies that. He really did. He really was in the military and went through
But you
everything
have to,
everybody
though.
else did.
You have to, though.
Well, I mean, but he's a dude. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy. I think that.
Have
that
you heard him
comment-
lately? He's not
No,
a dude.
I've not heard him. Lately.
He's not a
I
dude.
don't know.
You're way off.
Yeah,
He's way
I've
off.
not heard him lately.
He's the biggest woke pussy there is.
Really?
He's the most disappointing royal family member there is
Yeah.
of all time.
Really?
Besides that uncle who was like on Epstein Island. But
Yeah, the whole thing with his wife saying that they had problems with the color of the baby's skin. You are not even you might be half African American, but you're also just a hot looking woman who could be any race. I mean, this idea that you're dealing with racism is so weird to me. Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Got caught on to Prince Harry, caught his eye, took him away from his family, the royal family. Now they live in
And then spills the
fucking-
beans and saying things that are kind of out of. It's like that's the House of Windsor that stood for 1,000 years. They don't
Yeah,
give
the
a
royal
fuck.
family's like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck is happening right now?
Keep their mouths shut about things. I don't know. The whole thing was really strange to me. Alluding to things for attention, which is what you see now.
Trying to get a Spotify deal.
Yeah.
And they got it. Congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about them to really, judge
lot
them,
of
but I
money.
do remember thinking that it was like this really elegant kind of thing, whatever. But then people told me later on they're like the Kardashians of.
There's
that
a lot
era.
of money in victimhood. There's a lot of money in being professionally outraged.
How else would he get attention? Go. What's he going to do? Go.
Yeah.
He's going to tell you something you don't know? There's no life experience.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like a curse. Like it's almost a hard to avoid.
No, you almost feel bad for him. And then they're trying to create headlines and fucking sell a podcast, which they did for $1 jigillion.
Yeah, but who's going to listen to that? Do they have big numbers on that podcast?
I don't
know.
think so. because all of
after a
England's
while-
like, fuck this guy. So who's gonna listen to it? Well, Americans don't give a fuck about Prince Harry and his wife.
Well, not a
We don't
podcast. I'm not going
care.
to tune into that to hear.
What
They
would
have
you
a
tu-
podcast
what-
together?
Yeah. What would you tune in
Oh,
for any
boy.
of it? What are they gonna tell you?
Yeah, that's a little strange.
I don't know. All right, moving on. This Brendan, you know how to, you know about this way more than I do.
This is a big deal. So NCAA forced to pay their athletes.
Is that right?
Yep.
That's happened now.
Yep. Here's where it gets. So they're not paying them a salary. There's none of that, but they can do like autograph signings. They can sign with an agent. They can do certain things to earn income. You know, so Ohio State's not going to pay the quarterback, but that quarterback can, do autograph signings and other shit to make money now.
Barstool recently started a Barstool Athletics branch where they are sponsoring athletes now.
We've had people reach out, like lacrosse players reach out to me. And
Oh, that's dope.
they can
Interesting.
get sponsorship now.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's dope.
I had a friend who's like a really good baseball player reach out about it too.
Where's he play at?
URI. It's like a good
Okay.
baseball school.
Okay.
He'll go somewhere.
He'll get drafted?
Yeah. He's like the top of the
That's a
top.
motherfucker too. Like you might get drafted, but getting called up to the majors, that's a whole nother thing. Just like the NBA and stuff.
All pro sports are tough.
Yeah.
Well, a day after this broke, Master P's son signed a $2 million deal.
Here's where the NCAA is like, yeah, they can do, they can make money off endorsements, stuff like that. Here's where all these kids are going to make money. Like the number one college athlete, which is this is probably surprising for a lot of people, the number with like the most followers on TikTok and all that stuff is a gymnast from LSU.
Oh wow.
So her
blonde girl, right?
yeah, her family put up a big billboard in Times Square.
Oh, Livy Dunn.
Yes.
Girl's gorgeous.
Yep. So
me
she has
see.
the most followers. So like she's gonna make millions off her TikTok endorsement. TikTok.
For her.
She'll make millions now.
Wow. Holy
Yeah,
Jesus.
super pretty.
Well, how old is she?
18 or 19.
Gorgeous. And then a high level gymnast.
But she'll make millions. Here they're gonna make millions off their social media. NCAA, they're too old to figure it out. But like the captain of Florida now, he's gonna make so much money off endorsements off social media.
The captain of Florida. What team?
I'm just saying, like all these big level guys are gonna make so much money.
Yeah. Good.
Here's where it gets dicey. So let's say your son Finn, right, has a football scholarship to Stanford, Cal, UCLA, USC, University of Texas, LSU, Florida State, and he's getting these endorsements. Let's say he's getting let's just call it even $1 million endorsements. Well, if you go to a school in California, you're going to pay half that's going to the state of California. If you sign with Florida, you're taking all that. So if you're a big 5-star recruit, where are you going to go?
Oh my God.
How do you think it's going to affect California
Wow.
sports?
Fuck. That's amazing. I never thought of that.
If Tiger's some baller and he's like, Dad, I got $1 million offer if I sign with any of these schools, it's like, well, do you want to give half it to the state of California, or do you want to keep it all and go to Texas?
I mean, yeah.
You're
And
going
you
to go to
can use that
Texas.
to pay.
So
Whatever.
what do you think is going to happen in California sports, dude?
It's
We're
gonna
fucked.
and then California's gonna have to
We're
go.
fucked.
If you guys want to compete, you got to bring your taxes down.
Yep.
And I'm a fan of that.
Or not. Or they're like, no, we'll just keep charging everybody more taxes.
Yeah.
So we don't give a fuck about college sports.
But people move to states where it's cheaper to do business. California is so.
But if you're a college kid, dude, and you make $1 million endorsement, you're not signing with USC. You're signing with University of Texas.
When you have a business in California, you're getting sued for everything just because.
Well,
and you have to have a lawyer. When you're in Texas, not so. It's different cultures. It's really
I
interesting.
think it depends what you're into. Yeah,
It's so fucked up. California's a very expensive place to do business. It just is.
for sure.
All right, Keith.
Oh, you know what athlete would have made the most money? So here's where it gets dicey. So now Reggie Bush is like, dude, now kids can get paid and they can take money. Give me my fucking Heisman. Like, remember they took the Heisman from Reggie Bush, but never took the
Right.
Heisman from O.J. Simpson, who committed murder and was convicted in the court of law. They let O.J. keep his fucking Heisman after he murdered 2 people. But then Reggie Bush took some
Well, he
money.
was acquitted. That's the difference, right?
He was found guilty in civil court.
Yeah.
Court of law. So, like, how are they going to deal with that? Like, they're going to have Reggie Bush and these coaches that took money that are suspended for fucking ever. Like, how far are you going to go back? I don't think they go back at all. I think like those were the rules of the
Yeah,
time. This
that's
is the
true.
new time.
That's how it is.
But you know the person who I saw, it might have been Fox Sports who would have made the most money if this was around when they were playing.
Who?
Who do you think?
Wait.
Fox Sports.
Tim Tebow.
He's top 3. I think Tim's 2 or 3.
Matt Leinart. It's a football player.
How
probably.
dare you say Matt Leinart? But keep going.
Tim Tebow.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Well, for sure, LeBron James.
Didn't go to college though, you know.
He didn't, did he? He went right from 18.
Yeah. How dare you again?
Kobe Bryant didn't either.
Didn't either.
Hold
I was
on.
gonna say
What
Kobe
college
or Kevin
athlete?
Garnett. I'm gonna slap
What-
you in the face.
My God.
You're picking guys that didn't participate in college.
I would have to say it's a football player.
Correct.
Okay, so it's a football player. And it would be a running back.
Nope.
It would be a quarterback. And that would be not Drew Brees.
Nope.
But it could be the guy called
Manning.
Peyton Manning. I was going to say Peyton Manning.
Say Peyton Manning would have made the most money.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow, I think number 3.
Wow.
Okay,
You
so
say Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, and drives me crazy, but that's fine.
No, I said not. I said not those guys.
And you said LeBron James.
No,
but
but I said I was
fine,
like
too.
testing you.
Yep,
I
okay.
realized
Testing.
you'd be like, Keith Sweat.
you guys
Oh,
ready?
for some reason.
So Keith Sweat. You guys remember Keith Sweat, right?
Nope.
Nobody, the song.
You know
Twisted.
Nobody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Him and Bobby Brown did a versus
I'm
where they
not
kind of
watching
compete.
that. Yeah.
But it's funny because I guess Keith Sweat got really drunk, right?
Of course he is.
So I'll play some of the clips here.
Bobby Brown is thick and not in a cool way.
Hold on.
Now, who's that? That's
This is Keith Sweat. And actually, I don't know how old he is, but he looks pretty good for his age.
yeah, and he's doing. Oh no!
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that Chris Tucker?
It does look like Chris Tucker.
They say he's singing the Ciroc.
Yeah.
Your drunk uncle at the barbecue.
Basically.
That's very awkward.
And then here's
He's
him again.
drunk as fuck, talking to
He
his
said,
drink.
fuck it.
Let's do this, baby. Come on.
Is that him now?
That's him.
Well, this is Drake.
But that's Drake's song that he played.
Oh, he's hammered. He has hits, though.
He does.
But you just didn't see him? Bobby is so thick.
I know.
That's Bobby Brown
Yeah,
right there?
that's crazy.
Oh,
He used to be
boy.
bodied up. These verses are a nightmare.
Oh, poor
Dude, Bobby Brown
Oh, poor
is
Bobby.
walking diabetes, dude. He is.
No.
And then he says something here to the DJ.
Is that drama from Ridiculousness?
He's in shape. Homeboy's in shape.
What did he say to him?
He would snatch he said something about his jewelry, but he would have, jacked his jewelry back in the day, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Keith Sweat just said he would have robbed the DJ Cassie back in the day. Back in the day, I would have got
I
you.
got you. And
He's all,
walks around.
wow.
Well,
Let me see one more.
I think this is the same one. Yeah, same one. When you're singing to the
He was
Ciroc.
hammered.
yikes.
But that's fun. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they're doing these versus battles now with the old
school,
people,
yeah.
The rap ones are good. But
So, how do you pronounce it? BB Rexa?
she's so fun.
Yeah. So she did this viral TikTok video
She's
about her weight. So apparently she's, here, this is what she wrote, or this is what she said. How much you think I weigh? And then no one's business because I'm a bad bitch no matter what weight. And then she says, let's normalize 165 pounds. So apparently she's 165.
165 pounds,
No,
bro.
I'm not.
So I'll show you the video.
Let's see her. That's her?
That's her.
Yeah, but she's phenomenal.
I know.
So, okay. I'm not afraid of 165 pounds at all.
God, dog.
Yeah. You know how many guys have no problem with that? You know how many
All
guys
of
have
them.
zero problem?
All of them but Little Nas X.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them but Little Nas X.
She
Like,
went viral a while back because there were a bunch of designers who said that they refused to dress her for red carpets because
too
she was
thick?
at the time she was a size 6 and they said that was just too big.
that's what she's saying.
That's
they
what she
said, and
says.
I don't believe it.
I know. I kind of
And I don't
have a little
believe
bit of
any of
a.
And then a few months later, there was a videographer that she used to work with, really famous guy, who his text messages leaked calling her a fat pig or like a refrigerator.
Well,
Yeah,
he was
but-
just like fat shaming her, even though she
Total
hired her.
refrigerator?
Again,
I think refrigerator was what Kesha's producer called her.
she walks into a room.
Something like that, though.
She walks into a room and everybody looks at her. So I can't hear
This
this
is
from
her
people
just
like
kind
this.
of being like, she knows she's fine as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, let's normalize 160. It's
Yeah.
like, you know you're a bad bitch.
Yeah, let's not. Let's
just
not
wants to
act
remind
like
you
you've
that
had
she's
a
bad,
hard time
and
of
she
it.
is.
She's She's so bad.
She's gorgeous.
Guys, you choose the guy you want. It's not. You have
that?
6.5 million fucking followers.
On TikTok, yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, super bad.
Stop it with this stuff.
Let's normalize
so embarrassing.
165. Yeah, if all 165 women look like you, would be.
You know,
she looks
she doesn't like
hot.
attention, right? She's not into attention.
I always suspect that stuff
How
too.
tall is she?
6'8".
You got 20 pounds on that. God.
It's a big
You're
gal.
Too light in the ass.
You
Christian.
cannot come to her like
5'5"? No way.
5'5",
All right,
165.
Those are strong
Yeah, I can
numbers.
believe that.
Those are some
Hey,
strong
you got
numbers.
Rick.
She's got.
Ow.
Yeah, she's got.
She's a running back.
That's
But
right.
she's hot.
There you go.
She's a third down running back.
She's got some
Running in my band. I'll tell you that
strength.
much. Yeah.
That's a she's
I'm
got
not
some
mad at
strength
her
in,
at all.
yeah.
Okay, there's a update on that guy Ollie London who identifies as Korean.
Okay.
The only reason I bring this up is because look how he looked before. So this is him before. I didn't realize.
That's him before.
That's him before.
That's a very British man.
Yeah, that's a very British man, and he looks like a
a
very regular British guy.
Yep.
Yeah, and there he is.
Yeah, there he is now.
And now is that him up there now? Is
No,
that,
that's who he wanted to
How
mimic his
dare
face.
you?
Oh, that's who he
That
wants.
is Park Jim
That's it.
from fucking.
Let him know,
BTS, you
Brendan.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, what's
That's
his
how
name?
he wants to.
Park Jimin.
Park Jimin. That's how he wants to look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he-
idolizes
Picture that and
This
pull
is
the doctor.
probably your daughter's idol right now.
Yeah.
And by idols, I mean like celeb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that guy
He's
is
talented.
That guy is. He's a very pretty man, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all-
Women
Is he
go
a
crazy
Straight
for him.
man, or is
Yes.
he, we don't know.
As far as we know,
As far as we
they're
know.
all
I think he
straight.
struggles with his pronouns.
There is a feminine. Korea is a very macho, patriarchal society.
Except for K-pop.
yes, I was
Yeah.
going to say, but it does seem that young gals dig these very androgynous looking Korean guys. But he's not being like Korean men in general that go to work for a living aren't
They
really
look like
having
Chen.
that guy over to hang out. You know that
No.
they're
No,
kind of like
he's not invited to the
they're
bar.
unicorns.
Yeah, he's not invited to the bar.
Nah, he's a fucking unicorn.
They don't like tattoos over there, dude.
Yeah,
Let alone that.
and they're Korea is conservative as fuck.
Yeah.
Just one.
Korea is very conservative.
Oh, I watched. I think it was not a 30 for 30. I forget what it was. There was this kid. Such a sad story. He's playing baseball. He was good too, playing the pros. Did all right. Then got back down to the double A's, and then just fucking had a touch of the dark arts. Just got super depressed. Was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Decided to commit suicide, and so he shot himself like this, boom, in the head.
fuck.
But the thing is, I'm not even laughing. The bullet went through, the eye,
no.
and then like ricocheted out.
That's bad.
And so he shot himself, passed out. And he said he woke up and was like, "Why the fuck am I in the same spot I was in before I did this?" And so he was like looking around. He's like, "Oh fuck, I'm not dead." He's like, "God damn it!" And then he was like, and right there I had to decide like, do I want to live or do I want to die? Because if I'm gonna live, it's gonna be a fight. Now that I shot my fucking self in the face. So he's like, do I pick the gun up and shoot myself again to finish it? But he called the cops. And so the cops were saying anybody who shoots themselves in the head, aren't going to be able to call the cops. So they thought it was like a setup.
Yeah.
So the cops come like ready to, they got their guns out.
Jesus.
They come through and they have the video of the cop cam. And he was a professional baseball player, dude. Like good fucking player. Cops come in the house and the cop's like, there's blood everywhere, right? And he's like, the pain kicked in, I guess, finally. He was in so much pain, and because the trauma, his eye was like, head was like swollen shut. And the cop comes and goes, is anybody else in the house? He's like, no. You can tell he shot himself. He's in pain. And the kid's like, he's sitting on the couch, and he's like, no. He's like, there's no kids or wife. He's like, no, it's just me, man. I tried killing myself. And the cop goes, why would you try killing yourself? And he goes, oh, because I hate myself. And the cop's like, all right, let's get you out of here. And then now he's better, got some treatment and stuff like that, but he lost his eye. So now he has no eye. Everything else is normal. Face,
Jesus Christ.
everything's normal. Just doesn't have an eye, and he has an eye patch, and he's trying to get back to baseball. It was nuts.
Yeah, trying to get back to baseball with one eye is very tough.
Probably not gonna happen.
No.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Yeah, he was young, like 24, 25.
There's a similar story where some girl tried to kill herself because she had, she was depressed and all that stuff. So she had a shotgun, I think, and tried to shoot her head.
Yeah.
But she just blew her face off.
Yes.
So she had to get a face transplant, and then she wanted to live again.
Yeah, that's a
afterwards. It's terrible.
The old face transplants don't go.
Oh my God! If you ever see them, it's so.
No, it's not.
It's tough to look at,
It's not
man.
there yet.
It's not there yet. We'll be able to grow faces back
Wear a mask.
eventually, but
Wear a mask. Do Phantom of the Opera. Do Phantom of the Opera. But full mask. I don't know. I'm spitting out ideas here. Is the stuff they're doing now.
Oh,
It's
my
like, it's always
gosh.
juicy, like off the movie Hannibal.
It's a little issue.
You've seen
A little bit of
Hannibal?
an issue, yeah.
Yeah. It's juicy.
You got to find a face that's right.
This podcast brought to you by BetterHelp. Promo code SHOP.
And they have to take, the face has to take
Yeah.
to your face. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's always tough.
Anyways,
Yeah.
do you guys remember Home Improvement, Jonathan Taylor
Yeah.
Thomas?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, that's him before, right? So
Yeah.
this is
Girls
This is
loved him.
It's just an interesting thing because I guess he was never on camera for like the last 8 years. No one knew what he looked like, but he looks just completely different.
He like disappeared.
You did, yeah. From
Well, he
the
went back to
spotlight.
school. He went and got an education.
Yes, he did. But then after that, completely gone, right?
Okay,
so
what
this
he
is
look like now?
This is him now. Looks completely different. There's nothing wrong. It's just weird that he looks so different. Usually when you age, you look the same, but just with wrinkles and stuff. But he looks completely different.
Are we sure that's the same man?
That's what it
There's
says.
no way that's him.
I saw
That's
multiple.
not him.
I saw multiple
older guy.
See
articles.
the first one? His nose is complete. That's a standard New Yorker. There's no
That's a
way.
standard New Yorker.
He was even the lips aren't the same. Why was his lips thin out?
That's a good question.
That is good. But then he's like puckering up for that little jewel thing.
As you get older, though, your lips get a little thinner. I used to have a full mouth. So they say.
There's no fucking.
It's so
way
hard to
that's
believe
him.
too, but there's multiple articles on this,
That's him, buddy.
and this is on page6.com.
That's him.
Holy fuck, dude.
He's
This
not-
gave me 1,000 guesses.
I would never guess either.
Well, his lips are pretty full there.
yeah.
He
What
just
happened to
doesn't.
his tan?
I don't know, he just doesn't look like he's that interested.
What happened to
in-
the tan?
He doesn't look like he's that interested in exercise. And by the way, he vapes and he's doing his thing. So
I mean, if you're out of the spotlight, you're just home all day. You don't get that much tan.
2 little dogs, huh? 2 little poodles.
Wow, that's nuts. He
Yeah.
used to be
This looks
such
so
a
different.
dime piece.
Yeah.
The other one's in prison.
Yeah, for domestic violence. Thing.
Really?
Yep.
Or at least he was
The
arrested.
older brother for him, the blonde kid that looked nothing like any other family
Wow.
member, is in prison. So yeah, I think Tim the Tool
right.
Man's the only one doing anything.
All right, so Nevada has its first ever Miss USA or transgender
I bet
USA
she's not American. Is she like Thai or something like that?
No, no, no.
Those Thai ladyboys will trick you.
Enriquez.
Am I right?
That's fair.
Hey, man.
Cataluna Enriquez.
I've
So you
seen
made out with one?
I didn't make out with one, dude.
Yeah, you did.
I never made out with one. I'm
You
saying,
told me you did.
No, I didn't tell you that.
You told
I said
that on this show.
I said we were there, and Brody Stevens, God bless, the late Brody Stevens was there, and this lady boy was hitting on him, and I said, Brody, if you take that gal home, you are not a gay man. That is a female through and through, as far as I'm
And the
concerned.
left would agree with you.
And she is gorgeous, and I don't see one trace of masculinity
Yep.
because a lot of times you can see the hands, the
Yeah,
structure of the
the Adam's
body.
apple.
Not in this case at all. And I was like, that is now. I may have said I would have made out with her because
Nope.
I would have.
There's record of you talking about how you were making out and didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Oh no, that wasn't in Thailand though.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm
That was in
sorry.
New York.
I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, my bad.
Hey, dude,
forgot you
I
were in
was a
Thailand,
young man
which
and I
makes
didn't
it
know.
even worse.
I was a young man. I didn't know what was going on.
New York, I
until
could spot him from
I
a mile
reached
away.
down and then he grabbed my hand. She grabbed my, and then I.
You don't
I
wanna hurt
went
her
back
feelings.
in so I wouldn't hurt her feelings. I
Remember
went
you
back
don't want
in
to hurt her feelings.
and then pretended
No, I
my
remember
tummy
the story.
hurt.
You don't want to hurt her feelings, and you start sucking.
I
her dick.
kissed her a little bit more, and then I. All right, then that's all. That's all I did.
Let me see this one, Chin.
All right, so just first transgender Miss
Is
Nevada.
it on the left or right?
The right. And then she's going to be the first one to qualify for Miss USA. Or, she can actually enter it.
I don't respect hate.
Hopefully the quality gets better here. There you go.
It has created so many problems in this world. But for a while, I've lived in silence and I've learned to hate myself to the point that I've received so much hate that I just prayed that I would never wake up one day.
Well,
So anyways, she's killing it now. Here's her Instagram.
yeah, I mean, she's
She has no trace of like masculine.
no. That's what I mean. That's
Would you date her, Christian?
That's a beautiful gal. As far as
Well, you just said there's no trace.
I know.
No, I'm saying like
Keep
I was
that
like,
same energy.
I'm concerned. Now,
Slide
here's
your
better.
DM.
Now, better
I was
question.
saying there's like no
better
like,
question.
masculinity in her voice.
You're drinking. You got a couple drinks in you. You guys are out to dinner and you're friends. It's not a big deal.
And then
Are
you
you
get
saying what I-
She looks at you and she says,
Dude,
"Why don't
look
you
at
ever
that.
kiss me?"
Look at that.
And she says, "Why don't you ever kiss me?"
I would have no problem if you hooked up with.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm gonna talk about it on the podcast, but I'm not gonna. No, that's a gal to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's clearly
Going
somebody
through.
that's clearly a man who is trapped in a woman's. I mean, a woman trapped in a man's body, and then did. Look at science. So, I don't know.
But there you go.
But Christian, you never answered. Would you be down?
If she's post-op, then
Yeah.
maybe. Maybe.
That's
Honest.
so
As long as she doesn't have
feminine.
bigger hardware than me, like at the time, then
I don't think there's anything going on down there.
You know what I
think
found
that's-
about Christian? Got a dick on him.
Well, I believe that. A lot of guys who aren't that tall
How would you know?
make
His
up.
brother told me.
Oh,
You got a piece on you?
That's what he told me.
Yeah?
And his brother doesn't give him an inch. He goes, listen, I will give it to Christian. He does have a dick on him. Really is, he does.
All right. Good for you.
Congrats.
I know.
I mean, you're a short Italian guy. It makes sense.
True. We got to figure out what you're working with, man.
Yeah, it's very important for us. We're gonna have to take a
Got
look at the hog.
tailpiece on it.
want to go to the bathroom after?
I know another
We'll
bathroom
figure
trip.
it out. We'll
That
figure out
Long
what we
Island
have to-
tailpiece, man.
Yeah. You got a piece, huh? Congratulations.
That's cool.
All right. What kind of piece are we talking about? I mean, we
Long
talking
and thick, or could
Yeah, long and thick.
Yeah, long and thick.
like a hockey stick. What are we talking there?
I was thinking more like a nice kielbasa sausage, kind of like
Yeah.
around that.
Standard.
The hockey sticks are kind of skinny.
There's
I know that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Crooked.
porn star named Chris Diamond who's got a great piece.
Well, he's a porno star,
Yeah.
dude.
And I was like,
That's like saying I know this guy plays in the NBA. Has a great fucking
yeah,
shot.
yeah. But he doesn't look like he looks like he's a skinny guy with a fucking.
Oh, you ever
good
seen
old
Mandingo on there?
Well, that's a whole different situation.
Dude, it's insane.
He's still working too.
Oh, yeah, I just watched him the other day.
He still shows
yeah,
up.
shows up. Old
Still
face,
shows
old grandpa face,
Yeah.
but dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Brazilian, I think.
I don't want to click on this, so
Yeah, he's from somewhere.
Just go to images.
I know, but it's gonna
let's-
show us.
That's all right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
As soon as you type in-
Let's see what
Let's
happens.
see what we got. Let's see
roll
what
the
we're
dice,
working
Jen.
with.
Don't
Let's
be
see
weird.
what we got.
There you
Well,
go.
Oh my god!
Oh, there you go. He's got. And there
Holy
he is.
shit,
That's
dude.
I mean, come on, a hand for that. I mean, and it's uncut.
that
yeah.
makes me feel weird.
Yeah, it's an uncut piece.
Oh,
but,
he has a big. I mean,
But congratulations to him, right?
looks-
Like a good sleeve tattoo, and then he's got that fucking
he's handsome.
tail.
He looks like he's on the 2,000 calorie diet.
Probably he's doing pretty well.
Oh,
he's skinny
he's
kid.
Skinny.
Skinny, but then I think he's probably been.
Look at him there. Yeah.
he gained a
You
little
take
weight.
pictures and take out like that.
Yeah, gained a little weight. Yeah, well, they're down there. That's called horse hung. Yeah, that's called horse hung.
horse hung.
I'll call that a horse
But
hung.
that looks. Yeah. Gotta
I
pick
mean-
on him. It's long.
Yeah, you got to give it up. I don't know what he's doing there.
I know.
know what
The
he's doing
pictures
there.
are the funny part.
trying to squeeze.
Because he's
Posing for a
like he's
fountain
fucking-
that
he's
some
like
rich guy
smiling.
wants to carve. He's posing for a fountain.
What do you?
Now the water's going to come out. The water's going to come out there. So can you just stand there while I sketch out what I want in my garden?
Now that for sure. I
What is he doing here?
Well, he's resting his fucking
That's him
towel.
bored and creating content. Chin, will you go that Mandingo from? I think he's from Bang Bros.
Mandingo.
Now that's
Well, Mandingo-
an Amazonian dick.
Well, now
I heard something really. Oh wait, no, I might be thinking of OG Mudbone.
Now Mandingo, am I thinking of the black guy?
Yeah, but there was
No,
one guy
this
like
guy?
that who ended up being fake. It was
That
just like
guy's
a
no
post.
salter.
Now I'm going to tell you why. Now that's Mandingo. Now she's wearing a lot of powder on her face. So
Oh,
what happens
they
is
made out.
Gets on his face.
No, I'm talking about he's a Brazilian guy.
Well, Mandingo is the guy.
No, that
I
I
don't
don't,
know.
watch
That's a type.
Mandingo. No, there's a guy.
That's not real.
I think you're thinking of OG Mudbone.
Well, there's that guy over there. There's that very thin guy. If you go just a couple over,
put
or
this one?
Hey,
or
put him,
well, you can also go to that one right there, Mandingo. Yeah,
that
Go
guy's
there.
just natural. Hey, just put that's all natural.
Yeah.
All natty. Hey,
Yeah.
just put
What are you doing?
put Bang Bros big dick.
Okay, it's gonna be like a million people.
No, but I'll recognize it.
big dick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nuts.
This old dude?
No,
Oh, no, he's not old.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That's a Russian.
I know
guy,
who the fuck
and
you're
I don't
talking
like
about.
him.
There's a guy with an impossibly thick.
Yeah, but he's like
Who's
black?
that guy?
No,
that
he's
guy's
foreign.
horrifying.
That guy looks so evil.
Jesus.
Well, that's the yellow.
This is the same guy too.
That is the yellow bastard.
Ugh.
That actually looks like
Now,
the gooey
he's
duck.
Russian.
His
The gooey
dick
duck.
is the yellow bastard. And then there's that guy with the dreads. What does that tattoo say?
Which one?
Right there.
The girl or the guy?
The guy.
Winner?
Sinner.
Oh, sinner.
Yeah.
I said winner.
Alright. Well, it's a living, guys. It's a living.
None of these guys.
Sorry, dude.
God, bodied
God
up.
damn it.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, there's that young kid.
Yeah, you'd have to go to Bang Bros.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he's all over it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that Russian guy. Creeps me out.
That's
Male
that's
porn
creepy
stars.
Situation. All of it is pretty creepy.
Oh, there you go, Chin. Good.
you're welcome. Not this guy. Not this guy.
No, you'll know.
He's a
He
black
looks
guy.
very foreign. No, he looks Brazilian almost.
Light skinned.
Yeah,
He's actually American though.
Is he American? He doesn't sound.
You know what? I actually know what you're talking about now.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I do.
His name.
No, I'm just gonna put
Of course he does.
Brazilian
Yeah.
male porn
I don't
stars.
think he's Brazilian.
No, he looks like shit.
These guys are all gay.
He doesn't have a good body.
These guys are gay porn stars. So
Well, that's not good.
yeah, all of them are gay porn stars.
God, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I know.
He's a darker gentleman, has a goatee.
No, yeah,
I don't know if he's
like a
darker.
pencil mustache.
He
Not
almost
darker.
like he could even be Mexican.
He looks
maybe.
Dominican or something.
Dominican?
Yeah, he does, but I'm pretty sure he's Brazilian.
And it's just
It's
impossible.
impossible
It's an
piece.
impossible piece.
And he looks like shit. He just has this.
I know what you're talking about, dude. I can't believe I
We've
know what you're
never
talking about.
gone an episode and not talked about dong at one point or another, and that's just the way it
We're
is.
going pretty deep this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's frustrating.
There he is.
Where?
No, I thought that was. Wait, go back
It's
up.
frustrating we can't find
The
him.
guy with the bald head, that might be him.
No.
No. I know what you're talking
Well,
about.
this guy-
Does he have a like?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kind of hair or something.
Yep. He really.
Whatever that means.
Are you talking about Nacho
No.
or Rocco Siffredi?
No. That dude. We don't watch '90s porn.
All right. You're talking about a new guy. I don't watch a lot
No,
of
he's
porn.
not new. You'll catch him on
I'm sure the fans will let us know later.
I don't watch a lot of porn. I really don't.
This guy. No, none of these.
Yeah, these guys.
He's got like curly-ish hair, right?
Yeah, I don't know what ethnicity he is. He was like
Yeah.
the main guy.
Okay, because that guy right there's got a real piece on him.
You sure it's Bang Bros?
No, I'm not. No, I sure ain't.
Like this is the closest, but darker, right?
Well, that guy looks absolutely terrifying. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, where are you staring?
God, it's frustrating we can't find him.
I know.
That's old.
All right, well, we tried.
Yeah, I don't see him.
And he's Brazilian. Now I'm.
He looks
now I'm
very
curious.
Brazilian. Oh, that might be.
Whoa, damn it!
I thought it. Oh no! You were
Not too fast.
Come on, keep going. Keep going up.
Up.
There's that kid with the impossible piece. Keep going.
You thought it was this guy?
Keep going. It's just a man standing. Keep
Well,
going.
there's Jason Love.
Oh, that guy. Nope, that's not him.
No.
Okay. God damn it.
I mean,
I don't know who it is.
what about him though? He's got a piece.
I mean, you brought up that white guy. I was trying to bring up this guy.
Oh, it's that guy, the Brazilian male porn, the guy sitting on a chair. That guy. That's the guy. There he is. That's the guy. Now that's a great look, and that's a great picture.
Maybe he's not Brazilian because he'd definitely pop up.
Yeah, no. He's definitely not Brazilian because this is all very gay.
Yeah.
Just really weird
Nope,
stuff.
sorry, can't find him.
That's all right.
I'm sure people will let us know.
It's amazing how
There goes my computer.
essentially mainstream it is.
Clear.
Yeah, you got to clear your history.
Got to.
Yeah, you got to clear that.
You know,
Need
the
a
current
big
events,
man
or are we
now.
ending on those big days?
I think that's it.
High art, everybody. High art. Hope you learned everything. Here.
Yeah.
What are you doing this weekend?
Bros know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, it's 4th of July weekend.
4th of July.
What are you guys doing?
What do you got planned?
Just barbecue at the crib.
All right.
What are you doing? Oh, you're being.
I'm going to
fucking
Europe.
That frustrates me for some reason.
I know.
But I'll figure the next 2 weeks.
I
of
feel bad
shows
about
out.
that. I really do.
You should.
I do.
You left me for an entire year.
Yeah,
Now
I
gotta
did.
do another
And
2
now I got to
weeks.
leave you for 2 weeks.
At least I'm not doing anything like start my own fucking studio that I gotta put together. We figured
That's
out
crazy.
the Calabas fight companion show though.
Okay.
It's me, Cody Garbrandt, Josh the Punk Thompson, and who am I forgetting?
Bradley Martin.
Bradley Martin,
Who's Bradley Martin?
the big YouTuber, the fitness YouTuber. He's been on.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Brian wasn't here when he was on, right?
No.
No.
Bradley Martin. Good.
We're trying to get the studio done before then for July 10th.
It's a
Just so fans know, it's not like I'm just doing it without Rogan. I called Rogan, said, dude, and it was literally my favorite show to do was Fight Campaign.
Yeah.
Fight Campaign was my favorite thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. It was me, Brian, Eddie, and Rogan. We'd have some whiskey and talk about octopus for an hour while one of the biggest fights in the world was on. Can't do it anymore. Rogan, I called Rogan. I was like, dude, I'd love to do him if you're down to do him. He's like, I'm just too busy, man. I don't think I can do him. He's like, I'm just too busy. And I said, I'd love to do him. He goes, do you have my blessing? Do it. I said, all right, dude, then I'm going to do it. So that's what we're doing. So
There you
for
go.
UFC 264, Connor versus Dustin Poirier trilogy, we'll do the first Calabasas FC. It'd be on the Thick Boy channel, Thick with 3 C's. You'll find us on there. I'll promote it so you guys see it too on my social media. But that is going down. First one, UFC 264. Then the next one, we have some big guests lined up. Will be for the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight.
When
Maybe
is
you'll
that?
make that one.
I'll be here.
I think it's the 26th.
I'll be there. I'll be there for that.
All right.
100%.
All right. I'll
I'm
line
all
that
over
up for us.
I'm
But
all
the
over
set, it's going to be so dope, man. Wait till you see this thing.
I can't wait. I'll be there. And
then I'm in LA. First show's in LA happening soon, July 16th, 17th. Haha, Los Angeles, California. Come on out. Almost all shows are sold out. July 16th through 17th. Then I'm in Tacoma, Washington, right outside Seattle, July 29th through 31st. August 12th through the 14th, Las Vegas, Nevada, grand opening of Wise Guys right outside the strip there in Las Vegas, Nevada. Raleigh, North Carolina, August 19th through 21st.
Say Raleigh.
Nope, refuse to. September 9th through the 11th, San Jose, California, San Jose Improv. And then I don't know why it's not on there. Whoever created this graphic, I'm going to slap in the face. San Antonio is September 24th, 25th. And that's at the Bud Light AT&T Courtyard right there in San Antonio. Biggest shows I've ever done. One show on Friday, one show on Saturday. In order to get tickets, you got to use the pre-sale code thick with 3 C's. We'll have special merch there just for the San Antonio crowd. You can only get in person, special Spurs-inspired Thick Boy merch. And if you get the premium tickets for either the 24th or 25th show, the premium tickets, there's 400 of them. It comes with a meet and greet. I don't think it says that on the tickets, but there will be meet and greets for those premiere seatings. All right?
I'm looking up my
July
stuff.
16th, 17th, haha, Los Angeles. Let's ride. Let's ride.
I got
and that
Houston.
Brazilian with the big dick could be there.
Yep, and I got Houston Improv in August. Just signed. I think it's the 21st. I'm not sure.
Houston Improv?
Yeah. The Houston Improv. Then I got the.
Aren't you headed to Hartford, Connecticut?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not
Alrighty.
doing Hartford anymore. Hey guys, one thing I always forget is we are running audio only Conspiracy Social Club old
video?
podcasts. No, because of YouTube, and they'll ban us because it's conspiracy shit. So, but we're running the old episodes back every Monday. So if you want to listen to the audio of that, it's me and Sam Tripoli, and we've laid down some. He's so fucking funny.
I love Sam.
Yeah, we're not allowed to put it on YouTube.
But if you go on YouTube, they're going to ban you? Because
They'll ban you. So
you talk about are you talking about like vaccine conspiracy and shit?
we just
or you
talk about everything. Sam,
You can
like
talk
is-
about conspiracies.
Sam goes deep. No,
But you can talk about conspiracies.
They'll flag you. So what happens is
Well, if you're talking about like government officials,
we
and
talk
vaccines,
we talk about everything. Sam talks about everything, and I try to debunk it, right? But
No,
the
I
thing
get
is,
I created the show.
we get into these crazy arguments, but some of them are so good, and I was like, let's run because it was on Patreon for so long. Now we're on Rockfin exclusive.
You're not.
Because we jumped over to Rockfin because
Rockfin video
Vimeo took us off for a minute.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you guys talking about?
A lot. It's whenever you talk about conspiracy shit.
Even on Vimeo?
Well, Sam pulls no punches. So what happens is, for a second we got a little
crazy,
bit.
man.
I know. Hey, your hands are all over me today.
So you guys are just going to do...
it's crazy.
Hey, I'm not that tight in New York. So audio's available only.
Audio
So
only, yeah.
then
So we run that back.
Is Roku or Rockfin?
Rockfin. Rockfin.com.
Is it video?
ROKFIN.com.
Is there video on
/conspiracy.
Rockfin?
Yeah. That's great video. So we have that going, and
Well,
then
we have all your old dates there and the ones you're not doing. So that's
I know, so
cool.
that's
I gotta
useless.
get all that shit off. Fuck.
All right. Love you guys. We're out.
Later.